There goes Jacob Rodriguez at 46. I had to say it. The Bucs took Ruben Bain. Bain fell all the way to like 15. Mistake, if you ask me. What a lucky, nice value pick there for the Bucs.
He wasn't happy about that either.
I shouldn't be. But Jacob Rodriguez, who I really like and I would want, the linebacker from Texas Tech, he goes to the Bucs here at 46. We keep scrolling down. There goes C.J. Allen. There goes Kristen Miller, defensive tackle. There goes Zion Young, the edge rusher. Yeah, man, the Jags might jump up here ahead and get one of these dudes. Until we see who falls there. Oh, and the tight ends, they're all available. Forgot about them. Yeah. I told you, second-round tight end wouldn't surprise me at all. Speaking of, here's Eli Stowers, tight end. He goes 51st. Oh, there's Anthony Hill, another linebacker, 52. We make our way down to the Jaguars at 56. One pick after D'Angelo Pons, a cornerback from Indiana. I like that guy. 2 picks after Emmanuel Pregnon, a guard from Oregon, who was very highly thought of. At 56, the Jags would get, and I like this too, R. Mason Thomas, edge rusher, Oklahoma. The speedy Thomas is a blur around the edge, has the versatility to drop into coverage when needed. A bit undersized at 6'2" and 241, but he's an ideal situational pass rusher who can develop into more as he adds strength. Sign me up. Fine with that. I'd also be fine with the description on about 10 other guys that I scrolled past to get to there. But if that's where you like, and then that Gabe Jacas, who's you see a lot, he would go the next pick. So there's that edge depth that we talked about. But now the fun begins. We get 3 in the third, don't we? So again, this is a second and third round mock draft, knowing who has already been selected in round 1 will take you down to 81. This looks like with all these picks, it'll be teams sitting where they are, not projecting, because that's not going to happen. That second round gets very, very, very aggressive. There's targeted guys there that people may just want to move up 3 spots to make sure someone doesn't grab them before them. At 81, the Jags would go defensive tackle Tyler Onyedem from Texas A&M. That's an edge rusher and a D tackle, by the way. At 88, Mike Washington Jr., running back Arkansas, speedster. Seen that name. There's about 5 or 6 running backs that, depending on which analyst you listen to, will tell you is next best after those 2 Notre Dame guys. And Washington would probably earn that from some of the scouts' eyes. So that would be running back at number 88. And then with the 100th pick and the final pick of round 3, we'll close down the curtain tonight in Pittsburgh. The Jags take a cornerback from Ohio State, Davison. I don't have my glasses here. Igbenison. Igbenison. Cornerback, Ohio State. Don't love that. I think I like to. And again, this is where the value and particularly by position, as determined by the Jaguars, weighs in. We just don't know which positions they are putting more priority on down there. We don't know that. We can give you a good guess, and we can take the verbal cues they've given us. Well, we don't know for sure. If it comes down to the best tight end that they have is on the board and the best running back they have graded is on the board, I don't know where they're taking. If they have the best edge versus the best corner, I don't know. I know what I think when I look at the roster. Defensive line, I could do a complete turnover outside of the edge rushers and not notice. The corners, I feel pretty good. I drafted a guy number 2 overall there last year. He kind of needs to be the man there. And Monteric Brown, we extended. We still got Jordan Lewis playing the slot. Jarian Jones is still in the mix. I'm not saying you don't add corner. If I'm getting an athlete with a potential to rapidly evolve into a star, I think I need it in that front 7 before I get to the secondary. But that's just my opinion. And the opinions that will matter tonight as scheduled 4 picks will be those of primarily James Gladstone and his scouting staff. You are listening to The Drill. It's a GFL Friday Football Fix. I'll give you some news and notes as they filtered out of last night's NFL draft. Got a lot more to get to and around here on a Friday. Big Pat Young will join us. Talk Gator basketball. Wow. From when we left last week to where we sit now, what a difference that is. We got NBA playoff talk. Nuggets are in trouble. Lost at Minnesota last night. Toronto had to have it win over Cleveland. Gets that thing back to 2-1. And the Hawks take further home court advantage in their series with the Knicks. Another 1-point win last night. Another thrilling game, but they're stressful on you. It's a stressful watch the end of those NBA games when they're going back and forth. Stressful. This is The Drill. 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Florida Gators baseball in Gainesville this weekend, hosting Texas A&M. Game 1 of the SEC series. The Gators are the $1.30 underdog. Texas A&M minus 166 road favorites. Florida State opens up an ACC series today at Stanford in Palo Alto. The Seminoles are the $3.60 road favorite. Rays $1.26 favorite at Tropicana Field today with the Twins. The Braves laying $1.36 at home with the Philadelphia Phillies. Lightning $1.22 road favorite of the Canadiens today in Game 3 of that Eastern Conference first round series. 5.5 over the total at Bell Center. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Florida Heat doesn't play games, but some AC companies do. You've heard the too good to be true ads. Let's be honest. Nobody sends a licensed AC technician to your house for $25. Suddenly, your cheap tune-up turns into a $1,000 problem. At Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning, we believe in taking care of our customers. Right now, you can chill out for just $99. That gets you a full AC diagnostic and the truth about your system. No scare tactics. Call 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it work. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
Take a walk on the wild side and step into the great outdoors.
Look at this beast.
Captain Kevin and Captain Kirk join Jeff Lageman every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on the Nimnit Outdoors Show.
You got it.
On 1010XL.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infinity is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infinity is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infinity? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfinity.com or visit Atlantic Infinity off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Firehouse Subs is adding a new heavy hitter to the roster, the Chicken and Cheddar Rancher. Grilled chicken, melted cheddar, crispy bacon stacked high with fresh toppings, and creamy buttermilk ranch. The Chicken and Cheddar Rancher, only at Firehouse Subs.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
When my dad tore his meniscus skiing, he was told that surgery was the only fix. But surgery meant giving up his hobbies, so we went to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. They specialize in non-invasive treatments that get you back to fighting shape. My dad got a platelet-rich plasma, or PRP, injection. It took a fraction of the time to heal, and now he's back to doing what he loves.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Hello? Hello? GFL Friday here on The Drill. Hello? Okay, I literally looked down at my phone to make sure I didn't call by accident. You did too?
Yeah, and I played the song.
Attaboy, I love it. All right, it's a GFL Friday. We're back. Listen, we love sports and we follow sports, you know, for the scores and the stats and the standings. It's also the stories, right? We had the opposite ends of the pitching spectrum in Major League Baseball yesterday. Two different pitchers, both making debuts under incredibly different situations. For the Atlanta Braves, their top prospect's a pitcher named J.R. Ritchie, and he had been blazing through AAA after having a real good spring as well, and, you know, contemplating, is it his time yet? Atlanta called him up to pitch against Washington yesterday. Very first pitch of his Major League career, E.T., dude named James Wood took him deep. Very first pitch, home run. Oops. He settled in. Pitched great, 7 innings, just 2 runs allowed. Braves got another win. But here's a 20-year-old, fast tracks it right to major leagues. He's pitching in, April of his 3rd year in the organization. First-round pick, I think, in 2022. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, at one time, Peyton Gray was hoping he'd be J.R. Ritchie, a fast-track young pitching prospect. He visualized the moment he had last night for a long time. And I mean a long time. Peyton Gray made his debut last night for the Texas Rangers, pitching in the big leagues for the first time at age 30. 8 years through the minor leagues, independent ball, 4 winter ball sessions outside of the U.S. Gray worked a perfect inning in his debut for the Texas Rangers last night, got a ground out on his first pitch in the majors. He ended the win over the Pirates with a strikeout of Connor Griffin. He's the hot shot prospect of Pittsburgh. That's Connor with a K. Oh, man, Gray gave him another one. By the way, Connor Griffin was the day before his 20th birthday. Gray said, it makes me feel a little bit old. He was promoted from AAA Round Rock earlier Thursday when the Rangers had to put a couple of guys on the injured list. Skip Shoemaker, the Rangers manager, said it was awesome. I was getting chills. The journey that he had to get to this spot, you could probably write a book about it. So, this guy's been everywhere and in parts unknown. He pitched at Florida Gulf Coast. His professional debut was a short season with the Colorado Rockies affiliate in the Northwest League way back in 2018. He spent 2021 in the Royals organization, 3 different seasons for the Milwaukee Milkmen of the Independent American Association, pitched in the Dominican last winter, 3 winters in the Mexican Pacific League. 30 years old, he debuts with a scoreless inning. Good for him. All right, fire up the band, ET. We got a football fix. Okay, last night's NFL draft, as always, had its surprises. Jeremiah Love does go number 3 overall to Arizona. The more I think about this, why is this such a dumb pick? It's not. That's a fantastic running back. James Conner is old as Methuselah. But anyway, they take Love. If he's actually this, slam dunk, best to come along, then he'll come in handy. Carnell Tate to our rivals, so that gives Cam Ward a new best friend, wide receiver out of Ohio State. And I just want to bring this up. And again, this is, you could throw into the category of credit earned, but I'm just telling you right now, if the Cleveland Browns at number 9, or the New York Giants at number 10, or the Cowboys at 11, or Dolphins at 12, had the Ravens at 14, or the Bucks at 15, or the Jets at 16 taken Ty Simpson, they'd be getting ripped this morning. But credit earned for the Rams and what they've been able to do. I see a lot more praise of the draft pick than the reaction. Just say one pick earlier. If the Dolphins had taken him. What? You got Malik Willis. Anywho, I thought that was interesting. Now let's run through this. I gave you that mock draft from ESPN, but as we now head to day 2, I've got one here from CBS as well. Then we'll welcome our colleague to the party here, this Friday morning party. All right, round 2 again. The Jags with 1 pick in the second, 3 in the third. Remember that R. Mason Thomas that ESPN had us getting at 56? In this mock draft, he's the first pick of the second round. So there you go. All these familiar names. We'll scroll down to the Jags, picking 24th today, 26th, or 56th overall. Lee Hunter, big defensive tackle, big defensive lineman from Oklahoma State. I've seen him mocked to the Jags. I've read good things about him. Okay, at 81, they go safety to Zakee Wheatley. That's another one, the Penn State product that we've mentioned in the run-up. Kyle Lewis is a linebacker safety from Pittsburgh. We've seen his name. And at 100, an offensive guard from Boise State. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Brought to you by the Julian Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly, and I'll see you on the home course. And your Jacksonville Sharks back home, I believe, next week. You can get your tickets at jackssharks.com. It's GFL Friday, Hick and Arrival, and more come your way next. You are listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, I'm Mike Detke. I'm Jeremy Mincy. I'm Amani Toomer. You're listening to 1010XL. 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 92.5 FM.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be Jacksonville's #1 Buick GMC dealer. How do they earn that? By treating you right. I was just in there. I promise you they treated me right. They'll always treat you right. Courtesy, respect, and fairness. That sounds like a cliche, but it really is part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee, and I'm an example of it. I love going over there, and I really do trust them. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle, head to Nimnick today. Better selection, better prices. Who delivers both? Nobody but Nimnick. Head there today. GMC, we are professional grade.
On the First Coast, we have the backs of those who protect our community. That includes our canine officers out there every day with JSO and police across our area, tracking suspects, finding missing adults and children, putting their lives on the line. Canines United makes sure these four-legged heroes get the gear and training they need to come home safe. Join the 9K for Canines. Every step supports local police canine units. Sign up now at caninesunited.org, because in the Bold City, we take care of our own.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I can tell you as Walk-Off Charities has grown, we now manage a large athletic facility with numerous fields, including the Bregan Baseball Complex. To get around, we needed a good, reliable golf cart. I went straight to Dynamic Drives and Design in Jack's Peak. I met with Travis, told him exactly what our needs were. Would you believe before you knew it, the perfect cart was delivered to us at an incredible price? If you need a golf cart, Travis and his team are the go-to. Learn more about them at dynamicdrivesdesign.com.
Picture this. Steaks on the grill, drinks in hand, your crew gathered around a brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living makes it happen. From kitchens to fire pits, they do it all. CSSFireplaces.com. You dream it, they build it.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Bichigo, Jude Francis, Lagos, Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwoods. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwoods. San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. The Jags entered the draft tonight. Former Jag and current EVP Tony Baselli commented on the team's focus.
We've talked a lot about what it means to be a Jaguar. There's a standard. We're looking for guys that meet that.
Florida Gators welcome Texas A&M Aggies to town this weekend. The three-game set begins tonight. Hear the play-by-play starting at 6:25 on our online stream. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
This is how we do. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the week.
You know it! Sweet Friday! I need to hear it. I need to hear it loudly. Hey! Ho! Hey, ho!
Whoa, whoa.
Take it Friday.
Go Friday. I gotta learn the lyrics to this. Fun, fun. You know what it is. I got this.
Take it easy.
In my right hand.
Front seat or back seat, E?
This
we've been playing this song for 10 years, and now he's taking it upon himself to learn the lyrics. Hey, the only way you can learn it is if you hear it.
One more
time!
I know this part. It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down for Friday. All right, I'm gonna commit it to memory by next.
Oh boy,
I'm gonna commit it to memory.
Oh my, it's good to have career goals, I assume. That was great.
I'm going to learn these lyrics, he says.
I've been playing this song
Like
forever.
you just heard it. Starts rattling it off like 1 out of 6 words.
That's how I say y'all songs. I don't never know none.
Yeah. So, just sitting pat, huh? Staying put. It'll be interesting after the Jags. It'll be interesting after the fact to learn what maybe they tried to do, if they did, how aggressive they wanted to be if they could have been.
Right. I mean, I just obviously didn't. I'm sure they talked to teams, et cetera, but in the end, nothing. Which is fine. I mean, why would you trade up into a draft? My whole point was always, why would you trade up into a draft that's perceived as only top 10 to 15 heavy or first roundish for somebody when, you have all this value down and they all said, oh, man, the 3rd and 4th round is good football players out there. So go get them.
I guess the only
I still maintain,
having 11 picks is the reason why I would make more sense than usual.
I'll stand by when this is done. He ain't picking at all 11 spots.
Right, that's what I mean.
He'll move and groove and do and wheel and deal and see what happens. But yeah, as of now, nothing. It was an interesting draft, and the 8-minute thing threw off the networks in terms of coverage. 3 picks are in, and they want
I heard Twitter was 10 minutes ahead.
They were all ahead. You can't. They tried to keep the same format as far as their coverage.
Yeah, you can't.
But they cut 2 minutes.
Yeah, you can't do all these interviews.
Can't do it. Well, you just can't. And by the way, it should be 8 minutes. So just adjust. It's not that we don't have to see every single. It's just a little much. It's a little much. We now got the long walk down. I know it's their moment, so it's cool, but we get the long walk down the hallway. You stop at the logo, you pat it, you come to the coveted hat rack, and it's got your team on it, and you put your hat on. Then you smile, then you walk out, then you hug the commissioner. I mean, that's 2 minutes right there by the time that thing's over.
That was more valuable and needed pre-social media, where every prospect's got his own Instagram page, bro. We see all that behind the scenes way before the draft. You know everything about these guys if you want to.
One of my guys could not figure out how to get that hat on his head early. I think it was Arvell Reese because he has the thick, dreads. He's trying to put that. I mean, you're going to have to unhook it unless it's a form-fitting hat, and then you're dead. I don't know, but he could not get that hat on. He finally figured it out. So, it was it's just a little much on everything, and so they'd be like, okay, the Jets pick is in, the Ravens pick is in, but here's the Bucks pick.
Yeah,
and you're what are we doing?
You're right. If you're going to change, ESPN's got to change. You got to have a different format. We don't like. And then you know what? Join us on the Backroom Podcast and hear from all these prospects. How hard is it?
Yeah,
you put someone over there. They interview them as they come off.
I said it 2, 3 whenever he was picked. I'll say it again, man. Hey, LA, you ain't that smart. You are 2-point conversion away from the Super Bowl. You got an opportunity to get a good football player, and you get a guy who ain't going to play, and he may not even ever be that good. I mean, if he was like a can't-miss quarterback, maybe it still would be ticked. This is the dumbest pick in the history of Les Snead, who's been pretty good.
You know where they got the pick?
This is ridiculous. This is, I don't get it, man. I mean, if Sean McVay, you could see was ticked off about it. Like,
how can that be? By the way,
he's sitting there grim-faced, and I mean,
who had been mocked there? A receiver?
Yeah,
a receiver.
Yeah,
that's curious. Who's to know if he'll ever be better than Stetson Bennett? I mean,
I am shocked, and man,
you know where they got that pick, right?
What?
That 13th pick, you know where that came from?
Where?
The Falcons. That explains a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It's part of the Falcons trade. They got a Falcons pick, so they decided to make a Falcons pick.
Oh, man, I don't get that, man. We're so close. And everybody, and the other thing I'll say, because we're all sitting here spouting our opinion, right? And one thing I've learned is if you have multiple picks in the first round, you quote, the day after you quote, had a great draft. It doesn't matter who you took, how you took them. If you have multiple picks, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen they had 3 first-round picks that year, and then we named the 3 guys, and they never amount to a hill of beans.
Yeah, that sometimes happens.
So, excuse me if I don't trust the Jets for taking Kenyon Sadiq.
They were raving about. They always rave
I
at this
know.
time.
I don't get it.
Here's another one for you, Hick.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, the way too early mock draft for next year is going to come out.
Yeah.
Go back and look at last year's way too early mock
Yeah.
draft and see just how smart and in tune these projectors are. It's nowhere near half the first round's not even in the first round.
Well, I was down at the stadium last night.
Sure you were.
And
we call you Jimmy Embedded.
Yes. I only was there to do some shows and TV shows and such, and I didn't stay the whole time. I got out of there. But anyway.
Hope you got some free food.
I did not.
Oh, that's too bad.
What was interesting to me was that there was one conversation I think that is dominating all these NFL draft rooms. The whole league is talking about one thing and one thing only. Last night. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
What do you think it is?
It's draft night, bro.
Yeah. So you would think, but no. Think
No.
about it. They were talking about one thing.
Vrabel.
Mike
Yeah,
Vrabel.
verbal.
And that's all. And then he has this idiotic press conference at like 7 pre-draft. And I'm like,
he just repeated what he said before.
I said, if he's having a press conference, he's going to take a leave of absence at least, maybe step down. Something's up because there were 10 developments to this story.
There were a lot.
This thing won't go away.
Well, because it's deeper.
This lady, I mean, she's a nut job, bro.
Oh, man.
I mean, the flaunting of the affair secretly on social media and the downgrading of the husband and the name of the kid and who does he look like, and oh my God,
The name of the kid
what
is
are we
crazy.
doing, man?
Name of the kid is crazy.
What are we doing?
Well, I hate that you keep giving oxygen to this story. She bowed out so that the oxygen would go away.
Well,
yeah.
All right.
It went away from her brain when she was about 8, I think.
Just to recap, okay?
Yeah, that's what happened yesterday.
Yesterday.
The Post gives out some photos of Vrabel smoochy in 2020.
COVID?
6 months before she was married. The day before the world stopped spinning, by the way, if you're scoring at home.
Oh, yeah.
In a quiet bar in NYC. And then TMZ finally said, man, that's enough of that. We gotta get in. I didn't think this was that big a deal, but I'll be darned if I'm letting the Post kick our butt over and over again.
TMZ did a piece of
TMZ
that.
found some photos at the casino in 2024. Okay? So then he calls press conference. He trots out, and I'm like, he's got to be saying something. There's got to be. This is unbelievable. He says the exact same, exact same stuff that he said
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
What's the point? What are you doing, bro?
I will say this. After all said and done, Mr. Rossini would be well within his rights to maybe go down and get a little DNA test today. I'm just saying.
Twitter then connects the dots showing that Vrabel, the firstborn son, Michael, people calling for paternity tests, and then Rossini deletes her account.
Well, yeah.
Which is smart. You should have done that a long time ago. But I mean, there is no way hubby is still with DR.
Well, I mean, it's
He's out. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Maybe the USA Today girl can get her job back.
But
well, then they went and did this, bro. Then they went back and they looked at the Julio Jones situation when Vrabel was the coach at Tennessee. This is where it's all so wrong, and the assumption and the word was being put out that the Falcons are asking for a first rounder for Julio Jones. When in truth, that wasn't the truth. They did that so that the Titans, coached by Vrabel, could sweep in and offer a second rounder because everyone else is like, well, I'm not going to offer a second. They want it first. Those are the situations that you create with this incredible professional stepping across the lines.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, to your point, man. I mean,
it's just unbelievable. But my point is this.
It's
it
draft
is a
day.
huge distraction, man.
Oh, yeah.
And quite frankly, I've sort of shifted. I don't know how he survives it.
I
mean, he's a fraud.
You don't think Vrabel going to survive it?
Did you see the picture of the baby? I mean, the proof's in the pudding.
I've seen every
Yeah,
picture.
you saw that one.
Yes.
She going to start a podcast, tell her story, and she's going to stay relevant. And she's going to go through
Not
the
relevant. She will never work for a reputable sports organization again.
That's
Which
why
is
she's gonna-
No, that's a walk of shame, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why
that's
she's gonna do her
too.
own podcast.
Yeah, I don't. Who's gonna? Who?
The story's huge.
only for that, and then
Yeah,
it'll go
only
away.
if she just. Only if she just tells
She
all
ought-
the stores that
she
trapped
ought,
them.
she ought to write the book.
Yeah.
She ought to write the book.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, write
you won't
the
get
book.
the truth. You'll just get her.
Well,
Scott,
tell the truth.
Yeah,
There'd
well,
be a
there
lot
you
of
go.
lot of chapters to
Yeah.
write, by the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
from Washington to New England.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
lot of chapters.
Yeah.
To have the pictures and drop the pictures from 6 years ago, that's diabolical on draft day.
Yeah.
Oh man, like were you just holding on to them?
Yeah, probably. We thought the next set of pictures would come out right before the Patriots were on the clock. I mean, it's dominating conversation, man.
I'm sure Robert Kraft said, "Hey, man, don't worry about it. Go get a massage. Get away for a few days."
Yeah, I don't know, man. That
I know a place
that may save him. You know, Bobby Kraft and Belly, and he's learned from the greatest. So Brady, all of them. Oh, boy, what a mess. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. That and our Dreamfinders Homes poll question brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Florida Gators. I can go on and on. They're terrific people. They do great jobs. The homes are immaculate. I think there are around 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Oh, not even that on this wonderful day.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Biggest surprise from day one of the NFL draft to you fellas. The Jaguars didn't trade up. Is that a surprise? Ty Simpson, 13th overall. The two Tennessee corners who were thought of to go in the first round, neither taken, and some dude I'd never heard of from San Diego State now. I'm sure most
That's
people have
Chris
heard of him.
Johnson. He had kind of flared up late.
And the fact that the first Ohio State Buckeye of all the Buckeyes ended up being the receiver, Carnell Tate.
That
First
was
Buckeye.
surprising. Yeah.
He went to Tennessee in the first twist.
And that's meaningful here. That's going to be Cam Ward's, growth partner.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad they did that.
Who did you not want him to take?
I mean, I just, to me it screamed, you take one of those defensive guys. So, biggest surprise, Ty Simpson, 82%. That's a head scratching one, man. Oh my gosh. One player can put, you're a 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion.
I would say after giving up the 40 spots to Seattle, it felt like every week maybe some defensive help would have come into play there.
Anything that somebody, whomever you draft, someone who can help us this year.
What's annoying, what annoys me, and I get it, they built up some street cred, but we're not talking about like the Belichick Patriots. It's not like the Rams.
Well, they're treated that way.
Right. It's not like they're dominating the league.
Yeah.
They won a Super Bowl a couple years. They haven't been back. I mean, can we just settle down a little bit? They're the bell cow of the league. They're not that.
Well, he's gotten to 2.
But my point is, he's gotten to 2. That's fair, but only one with the current, collaboration. But the unfairness of it is from Messrs. Kuiper and Riddick, and Greeny and those dudes. If Miami had taken him to pick before, or if the Jets had taken him 16, they'd be killing him.
Also true.
They'd be any of those teams or the Browns.
Also true.
If any of those teams around that pick had taken, they would have. And you don't have to kill it because it's the Rams, but don't tell me what a great pick it is. Oh, this is the Rams playing chess. Perfect fit in their system. They'll have him ready and up and going and to replace Matthew Stafford. Yeah, sure they will.
7 out of the 9 years he's made the playoffs, so he's obviously a very good coach,
sure.
and I don't think he agreed with it. And I also am a little miffed, and maybe somebody did. I didn't see it, but doesn't somebody at the LA Rams press conference go, you guys are right knocking on the door of the Super Bowl, and you just took a guy with the 13th overall pick who will not help you this year in a perfect world. Does that make sense, Coach?
I'm more just...
You got to ask that question, not what do you see in Ty that made you want to take him at 13? That's dumb. And that's not disrespectful because that's what everybody's thinking. Listen, with all due respect, everybody's thinking you just took a guy who's not going to help you this year, and you're right there. How does that make sense?
There's storylines that for different reasons you could have made the same story, not for that reason, but with the Hutchinson, Trayvon Walker.
Yeah.
When he's taking, it's all due respect, but what are we doing?
And we asked.
Yeah.
At least we asked.
Exactly.
Gee whiz, man. 2 Super Bowls, lost a conference championship as well. So, and that's it. Lost division, lost wild card, lost division. That's their other 4 appearances. Oh, he's a great coach, great organization, but I can't tell, Hey, you football people sometimes, you think, you try to outsmart everybody. We're smarter than everybody. Don't worry.
Well, the only thing they're except for, and the Rams have this for a couple of years in their back pocket, what Ty Simpson is in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's the only way, though.
That's it.
If this guy's, just Trey Lance, it's going to be a problem.
And 15 starts, so he's going to go somewhere and get no experience. He's going to be 27 years old, and he's going to have 15 starts. And then that storyline's going to come up when he struggles out of the rip. Well, he hasn't really played that much. I agree with you. Go play UFL ball for a couple years then.
Well,
while you wait.
I will say this. If the Rams are subscribing, though, to kind of what you said, there's 10 great players, and then they're all the same. If they're all the same, I'd rather have a quarterback moving forward than a cornerback.
Yes, but no, because they may be all the same, and then it may be a drop-off, but still there's guys who I guarantee you there's somebody from 16 to 56 who's good. There's going to be 5 great players in there. 5 great players.
You would think.
Yeah, 100%. Make the bet. Pick a draft. We'll do that when we come back. We got a lot to do today. We're just warming up.
I'm making no bets.
No bets?
Right. I'm making no bets. You said you bet.
You bet. This is the drill on 1010XL.
Ooh.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Sometimes it's larger than life.
What do they got in there? King Kong?
1010XL. Extra large radio.
Is there anything else you want to show me?
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, Hickett here. Experience crystal clear vision with the Eye Associates, formerly Bow 9 Associates, Schneider Aaron Wellness Center, and Janet A. Betchkel, MD, Jacksonville's leader in advanced eye care. From routine eye exams to specialized vision care, their experienced team is dedicated to improving and preserving your vision. The same care you've come to trust, now with a new name. To schedule your appointment today, call the Eye Associates, formerly Bow 9 Associates, Schneider Aaron Wellness Center, and Janet A. Betchkel, MD, at 296-0098. That's 296-0098.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real. Former Gator Patrick Young pours out orange and blue passion with Hacker on the Gator Bites podcast.
Patrick Young, coming to life.
Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Fridays on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Have you or someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI and all criminal offenses. I've been named the best DUI attorney in the state, and David has been named the best criminal defense lawyer in Jacksonville. In your battle with the justice system, there is only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
You've always known Beard's Diamonds for, well, our diamonds. But have you heard about our watches? Beard's is proud to introduce a new and exciting selection of luxury pre-owned Rolex timepieces. If you've tried to find a Rolex these days, you know how hard it is. But Beard's has scoured the country to put together an incredible selection of pristine Rolexes, thoroughly inspected and fully authenticated. These are like new Rolexes, all the most popular models, GMT Masters, Submariners, Sky Dwellers, and more. Come in today and check out our new collection of amazing timepieces. And if you have a Rolex to sell or trade, Beard's buyers are here with top dollar offers. Beard's Diamonds, always looking for new ways to give our customers the finest quality and the guaranteed best value price. Locally owned and operated for more than 4 decades, Beard's is your trusted source for fine diamonds, exquisite designer jewelry, stunning engagement rings, and now the finest luxury pre-owned Rolex watches. Come find the Rolex of your dreams now. Beard's Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
All right, sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. Easy come, easy go. He says it's razzle dazzle.
That's right. I got a pair of tickets to Night of the Queen, performed by Gary Mullen in the Works. It's live at the Florida Theater. It's going down April 29th. Tickets are on sale now at thefloridatheater.com, or actually that's just floridatheater.com. One lucky winner can win a pair of tickets at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Yeah, hang in there. We'll give them out here at the end, and you'll have a good time on a date night. Another thing about the draft, and we'll get to some other stuff, but the coverage of the draft, and I don't get it anymore because it used to be just one. Now there's like 7 different groups of 4 or 5 guys up there. And so I just put it on NFL Network. And I thought NFL Network and ESPN merged, so at some point I assume they'll just go back. But they have various, and I don't know where they are or how to find them, and I don't care enough. Like, there's not one guy I got to see. But I'll tell you this, I never saw Mel Kiper.
He was on.
Was he on ESPN?
Yeah.
ESPN, like, main channel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I watched NFL Network, which was Eisen, Charles Davis, Sticks Jeremiah, and Kurt Warner, I think.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
But then there was one I looked up one time on ESPN, and there was
Herbie,
the college guys.
Yeah.
They
do that too.
I don't need that.
I guess just trying because they've been watching them.
I don't need that. I don't need the college guys.
I find the draft to be boring.
Yeah, and then there was one.
I like the results of the draft. I don't like the process.
And then McAfee did one.
Did he?
Now, I don't know
like
what
a podcast version, or
it had to be, right? Or
was it on ESPN?
I don't know. I just saw clips. I see clips. That's
what I saw. I just went to ESPN because I was just bouncing over in commercials. You know, I wasn't paying it. I love the information coming out of the draft. That process of waiting in between, and then once I realized that, my buddies are texting me 3 picks ahead of what TV is.
Correct.
Well, what is that? What ESPN, by the way, is just they are so full of themselves, man. If there was someone who wanted to be the next ESPN, I think they could, because these jokers just don't care. They're going to do their thing, and you're going to live with it. And if you do the draft a certain way forever, because it's got a certain format, that's fine. You got to be smart enough and good enough that when the draft changes, you change format to give people the stuff immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that the 13th pick has already been made and you're watching the 10th pick walk up to the stage is like counterintuitive. It goes backwards. So,
yeah.
You think the Jags, if you did you have a poll question?
Yeah, I read it.
If the Jag
memorable.
So that was the 82%. That one. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that was. I thought you were just talking about that subject. That you saw that somewhere. I wonder. Let me ask you this. Yes or no? Well, a yes or no poll question. Bonus poll question, E. Quickie poll. Will the Jags' first pick in the second round be pick number 56 tonight?
It's good. I like that. No.
I'd say no also.
I think they'll move up a little bit.
Yeah, one way or the other. I would.
They got a guy that they want. And
Is this true that Les Snead is Ty Simpson's dad's friend?
Well,
because that's a bad
yes,
reason.
Yes, it is true. The story I heard was that Ty Simpson's dad is a coach at, is it UT Martin? He's a head coach.
Yes.
Anyway,
it is.
he called, one of the people he called was Les Snead and said for advice about leaving or staying. Now, remember, Ty Simpson turned down millions of dollars to go to Miami.
6.5 by some reports.
I'm sure it was. And asked Les Snead what he thought. He said he absolutely will be a first rounder. So he insured that to his
there
buddy.
had been some talk of the Rams, and the only thing you can say in their defense is the Rams were expected, or at least thought to maybe take when they kept that pick number 29 at the end of the first round. They were gonna. I saw him mocked there, but they had a trade and they got out of their late draft slot.
Yeah, why not? Okay, well, why not just
trade back? They could have traded.
Was
back.
somebody going to take? Well, they must have thought somebody was going to take.
Maybe
him.
the Jets or someone. Maybe he was just higher thought of than we were being led to believe. Right or wrong. I mean,
15 starts. There's too much stuff there. Too much stuff there. So anyway,
it also takes away from the drama when 13 of the 32 picks go to 6 teams. 6 teams had multiple picks.
Oh yeah,
so that's 13. You know, that's more than a third of the draft is interesting to 6 franchises, 6 fan bases.
Yeah, 8 teams didn't have a first round pick. Is that?
Yeah,
I didn't know. A quarter of the league got out of the first round.
Well, it'd have to be 7 because if you have 7, if there's 7 extra, the 13 extra.
Don't even try that. Are you doing some sort of math there?
No. Well, it's pretty simple. If there are,
why can't there be 8 teams? Why are we doing this? Why? Why does your mind work this way?
It doesn't. I'm gonna get off. I'll explain it to you in the break.
Next, we'll do the point structure.
Maybe I nailed the point structure. That one's not fair. That's not a fair example. I was on spot
no,
on
you
with
did,
that one.
But I just as soon as you start rattling off 408.
I was just trying to explain to you, if there's this many extra picks in round 1, that means that this many teams didn't have a first round pick. That's all. So if 6 teams, so there's 7 teams.
Okay.
7
didn't?
Yeah.
Not
because
8.
you had 7 extra because of the bonus picks. You had 6 teams. 5 of them had 2 picks, and the other one had 3. So that's 8. We're back to 8.
It is 8.
It is 8. You're on the right. It's 8 exactly.
I don't know what he just said, but I know
we
this.
got there.
I was right.
I do my math in my head on the chalkboard.
Talk to me.
It is 8. By your memory and by now officially the math.
I felt a little bit like E when, I start singing a song that he has no idea, and he just clicks off.
It'd be a lot of them songs.
Well,
man.
that happens.
Yeah.
No, a lot of times it only happens when the ones that I don't know and don't like. The ones that I know and don't like, I don't completely check out on. I just wait it out.
Yeah. Chirpy, cheep,
I don't. I mean, look. I hate to be.
mind.
I know maybe it's being a prisoner to the recency.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when baseball season rolls around in the postseason, I'd say this. There's nothing more stressful than watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Ends of basketball games where it's going back and forth is just.
Well,
leads to therapy, bro.
The disappointment for me is that we ain't winning the title. I mean, that's
fair.
That's what I'm starting to conclude.
Fair. You could win
here.
the series, but you won't.
I'm just not good enough. I mean, Mikal, and ultimately trading 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, who did not score a point, is the undoing. And Brunson hasn't been Captain Clutch here in this series 2 times. I mean, he's had chances here, and he gave us the 3-point. We got the game. It's the exact opposite of the other game.
Yeah.
We're gonna steal this one. You stole game 2. We steal game 3. Everybody's happy. Blah blah blah. And the McCollum guy's playing out of this world. He hits the 15-footer. They get the 1-point lead. We had missed 2 shots previously. We get up 3 with the ball.
By the way, this is after the Hawks blew an 18-point lead from the first half and had like a 10 or 12-point lead in the fourth.
Just like we did the
Just
other
saying,
game. It's the
trust me.
exact opposite, and except it turned out for you again.
I want to know in the history of basketball, in the history of Atlanta sports, has an Atlanta team clutched up and won back-to-back one-point games? I'm going to guess no. It is so contrary to what the Atlanta Hawks and what Atlanta sports does that I'm still trying to process how we actually came up with clutch at the end of games. That shot by McCollum, by the way, is that's a hard shot.
I know.
That's a hard shot, and he has
It's
like
just
a 30
disappointing for us. I mean, we got a team that should, we should win this series 4-1, 4-2 if we're any good, and we're not. We're not. I mean, it's unacceptable. I don't know if it's Mike Brown. They're gonna fire Mike Brown and bring in Billy. I don't know. We got all these guys under contract. They're good dudes. I like them. Josh Hart plays his butt off, but he goes 1 for 9, and Mikal Bridges goes 0, and Cat. It's got to be more. When Cat's on the floor, we're dominating the series. When he's off the floor, we're getting smoked. I mean, it's just.
I think we're also seeing come into play, and it's not an individual personal criticism because it's him or your team. Your ball dominant star can't be 6 feet.
Yeah.
And he's going to hit a 3 and be Captain Clutch here or there. But what you got, and this is just because of this game. If the Hawks had been in the same situation, and they had the ball at the end, Jalen Johnson would have drove in. He would have gone up. Now, he may have missed the shot, but he would have got fouled or he got a shot off. He wouldn't have got trapped on the baseline and just had to bounce it to nowhere.
I think he's doing a little too much dribbling.
Yeah,
and then they
he's too ball dominant.
I saw the boys a couple of the boys talking about the NBA guys talking about it. And they go, in the last seconds, the one thing everybody gets mad about when you give it to your best player and clear out. But, and this is a fair point, when you try to do too many passing, the other guys are good too. They're going to knock that ball free. If you try to do that beautiful basketball, ultimately you might get burned if you try to have that beautiful play where you have pass. Well, that gives you 4 chances to knock the pass away, and the clock's ticking. So
who did you say? Who was on the phone? Callan Truck Accessories, Keith Callan, the patriarch of that truck accessories dynasty. Oh, they're usually chirping at us about something. Let's see what's happened. What have we done?
Trying to guess what he's going to talk about.
Well, let's see. We're going to find out right now.
I have no idea. No earthly idea.
The hottest of hotlines is now engaged.
All right. It better be good.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Yes.
We're on our way. We got a little member guest this morning.
Oh, well, he skipped the Guggen for me, though, by the way. That'll show you. It's highfalutin on me. Anyway, but yeah, I'm aware. What's up?
Where's the member guest?
He's playing Deerwood, I think.
Oh,
Deerwood,
okay.
the deer hunt.
All right.
I'm playing Big Cat, and Little Cat. We're gonna see what happens today.
Okay.
I like that.
What are we doing today in the draft? What are y'all thinking?
I'm thinking that we trade up a little bit and we grab a linebacker or a lineman.
I know what
lineman.
I'd like to do, and again, all I'm going by at this point are these names that have just been scrolling down our screens in mock drafts for the last 2 or 3 weeks or a month. I want that Texas Tech linebacker. That's who I'd like to get. Like if you told me, hey, who'd you like to get in round 2? I'd like it to be Jacob Rodriguez, but there's a ton of other. And the beauty now is they can go D tackle, edge, linebacker, tight end. None of those would surprise you. Well, you got an Ole Miss. Here's where it comes.
What?
He's now going to tell us the Ole Miss player that they should take.
No, there's no Ole Miss stuff. I just want to say, have a day, boys, and be good.
All right. Well,
love y'all.
There he goes.
Love you too.
Good luck.
He's in the sauce.
Yeah, really? All right, let's take a break. Come back on the other
because
side.
I care. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct.
A pair of tickets to One Night of Queen, performed by Gary Mullen and the Works, live at the Florida Theater. It's going down April 29th. Tickets on sale now at floridatheater.com, but hit me up right now for your chance to win one pair of tickets. 904-641-1010 is that number. Holla at your boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
At the First Coast YMCA, there's no place like this place, with programs and experiences that will bring your whole family together. Summer will be here before we know it, and Y Summer Day Camp registration is now open. Visit your local Y to secure your child's spot early for a season full of memories and adventure. Don't delay. Day camps will fill up. There's no place like this place, so visit your local Y to sign up or online at fcymca.org. Search Summer Day Camp.
Hey, the investment landscape always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But at ITP Partners, one thing remains constant. That's our commitment to your financial future. Look, consolidate your accounts, roll over those 401ks, maximize your pension programs. ITP is going to make your financial journey simple and smart. And trust, transparency, and experience. Thank you so much to Janice Cobb and Dan Abel, Reagan Wright and Reed Wingate, Chris Bryan and Jeff Hartman. My money is in motion with ITP Partners, and man, I appreciate it. I appreciate watching that money grow each and every month, man. I appreciate when he calls me and tells me, hey, we're up 25% for the year. I'm like, yes, sir. ITP Partners, stable, strategic, secure, easy to get a hold of. Chris at ITPpartners.com. Chris at ITPpartners.com or call 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, and they're my financial partners for life.
Leon Serza here, your lemon pepper guy. You know Wingstop always delivers. And I'm not talking about their cook-to-order, hand-sauced and tossed chicken sandwich in your choice of 12 mouth-watering flavors. I'm not talking about the house-made ranch. So good, nobody will blame you if you double dip. I'm talking about Wingstop that delivers straight to your door. And did you know they're open until 1 a.m.? So visit wingstop.com or use the app to get flavors delivered right to your door late night only at Wingstop.
Can't stop. Wingstop.
Hacker here with an opportunity. Drop 40 pounds by the 4th. You can do it. I dropped my first 40 in 6 weeks. Hayes did it. Dempsey, Amber, and thousands of others have done it. 40 by the 4th. Awaken. 180weightloss.com.
Hi, Frank Frangie here, inviting you to join my wife and me June 22nd of 2027 as we experience the food, wine, and culture of iconic Italy with Colette. Our journey takes us to historic cities and enchanting medieval towns. We'll enjoy a wonderful 7-night stay in the Montecatini Term A famous resort and spa town nestled in the heart of the rolling hills of Tuscany. Visit the cultural treasures of Florence, Pisa, and lovely Lucca. Along the way, we'll discover the food, wine, and old world charm, and even have a special chef-led cooking class. This and so much more. Colette handles the details, flights, hotels, meals, and the local experiences. Your only job is to have the time of your life. Don't miss joining my wife and me in Italy. Now, to learn more, visit 1010XL.com or call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Come away with me.
That's 1010XL.com or call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Just real quick, a strange moment last night in the Mets-Twins game. The Mets jumped on the Twins. Well, they're up 6-1, okay? 7-2, 7-3, and we go to the top of the 8th, and Craig Kimbrell, who, God bless him, should not be on a major league roster anymore.
Fair.
What are we doing? Give me a young kid. We had a kid named Austin Warren the other night, came in and struck out 3 guys in a row with the bases loaded. I don't know if he's any good, but give me another chance. But they sent him back to the minors instead of just DFAing Kimbrell. wish Kimbrel well, shake his hand, and send him off. He's 92. He's got nothing. For Christ's sakes, you stupid asses. But anyway, bases are loaded. They bring in Huáscar Brazoban, who's been terrific for us.
Okay, Huáscar.
Yeah, Huáscar. Throws a pitch right down the Broadway, and some dude, I forget the guy's name, Twins catcher, hits a grand slam.
Oof.
So
they were up 4, by the way. It was like game tied
game's
grand
tied.
slam.
Mets rally for 3 in the bottom of the 8th. And then weird things happen in them. And this is only the Mets. Huáscar, to start the 9th inning, so the Mets are up 10-7, and Huáscar walks out not to the mound, but walks out and steps over the line of the field of play,
mm-hmm.
and then realizes that Devin Williams has come in, turns back, leaves, and so Devin Williams is going to go in, and they make Devin Williams go back to the bullpen because he crossed the line. He's got to go pitch to a batter.
Ah.
So now he's got to go pitch to a batter. He gets the out. Of course, Devin Williams makes it interesting, gives up a run, has 2 guys on, and gets the last out. But then, how about this? Devin Williams gets the win last night. Now, remember what I just told you. Brazoban got the last out in the 8th. It was a tie game in the top of the 8th. The Mets scored 3.
He should be the winner.
Brazoban should be the winner. No. Rule 917C was invoked as Brazoban was deemed brief and ineffective.
Well, I think that's fair.
To be considered brief and ineffective, or B&I, a reliever has to pitch fewer than 1 innings, a third or 2/3, allow 2 or more runs, inherited or otherwise, or pitch exactly 1 innings, allow 4 more earned runs. A note on that, as the earned just means that reliever doesn't get the benefit of any previous errors. Brazoban entered with 2 outs in the 8th. Bases loaded. Ryan Jeffords grand slam, got Clemens out. Mets score 3. Brazoban gets 1 out in the 9th.
In fairness, gave up 1 run.
Yeah.
I mean, the 3 on base weren't his officially, but it's hard to say he was the goal.
Brazoban doesn't get
It's hard
to
to give it to Williams a win either.
He didn't deserve it. He was brief and ineffective too.
Well, and in baseball, by the way, I don't want to parse the rules, but we call that a save, baseball.
Yeah.
When you come in with a lead and you win the game, you're not the winner. It's a save. And if you're Williams, you'd probably rather have the save, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you make your money as a closer. It's not you got 5 wins this year. You want the saves.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the Jags. Jags picking 56 tonight. A couple linebackers. You like the Rodriguez kid, the Georgia kid's out there.
He'll be gone for sure, the Georgia kid.
You got some D linemen out there. You got the edge guys, that Zion Young, T.J. Parker, that Jacobs guy, Cassius Howell from Texas A&M are available, and then a bunch of defensive backs as well if you want to go that route. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But the Jags do have the number 56 overall pick, and then they get 81, 88, and 100 as well. So we'll see how tonight plays out and what they do and how they maneuver and go from there. So, yeah, and look, again, I understand that they like their team. I do. And they should. They won 13 football games last year. Okay, but we didn't go to the conference championship. And I know that they think deep down in their hearts of hearts that they should have won that Buffalo game. And I also know that they have the confidence of thinking we should have won the Buffalo game. And if we had won the Buffalo game, we were going to at least get to the AFC champ. We were going to win the next week, too.
For the record.
And they may have.
It's funny. You've tiptoed into something I was thinking. And it's not like I find myself less forgiving of last year's football season than I did. Was swept up in the euphoria of all the success and how quickly it came.
Mm-hmm.
That loss seems more damning, more painful the further away I get from it because you should have won the game.
Right.
And it was all there. And you guys are the boy wonder, brain trust, and you had a lot of success. And I'm not trading y'all for anything.
Mm-hmm.
We got over, we got ahead of ourselves in that game.
Yeah.
You made it more complicated than it had to be. And so the answers to these questions, as far as any kind of criticism from me or us, will be, did you learn your lesson? And when we're in the playoffs next year and we got a 4-point lead and a chance to kick a 45-yard field goal, let's kick it.
Yeah.
Let's kick the field goal and get the points.
Yeah.
And if we're facing the worst rush defense in the league and we carry it 13 times for 111 yards, let's run the ball.
Yeah.
So, and I think, at least with this one, they know that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to go have a press conference and tell everyone how they, messed this up or didn't do that. But how do you adapt and adjust? And
we had taken that 17-13 fourth quarter lead, and then we couldn't stop them. Couldn't stop them. They went down the field twice. And, I know there was, I'm not going to we have Miles Jack wasn't down forever.
Yeah.
I'll take that one and hold that high. And
okay.
I ain't taking the whole this is ridiculous. It's Josh Allen push, blah, blah, blah. Even if they didn't push him, they would have scored anyway. They were going in.
Right. Yeah, that, no.
So, but my point is this. We need more good football players. And obviously they know that. But we need more good football players. We can't we need guys, we
need some good players to be replaced by great players.
Yes.
Find great players. One thing we don't have are all pro players. We had 2, and one of them we let go to Carolina.
Listen, Trevor Lawrence proved his mettle in the second half of the season. Trevor Lawrence stepped up. Trevor Lawrence was an MVP finalist. Trevor Lawrence was great. Trevor Lawrence's last throw was a pick. Let's not forget we had the damn ball. We could go down and tie this thing up and take it to overtime and win the damn game.
Well, that's also fair.
So I'm just saying, we got a lot of room to keep growing here, man. We got to keep growing.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's pushing back against that.
No, I'm not.
Here, there, anywhere.
I'm not. We got to find the right guys who fit this team and will help this football team. That's all I'm saying.
Quick time out on a GFL Friday. You're listening.
You are.
To The Drill.
You are.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Big moves, big wrecks.
They're crashing behind him. Elliot's in the wall.
Sunday at Talladega Super Speedway.
Checkered flag is out.
NASCAR is revved up by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234 and 1010XL.
Hey, I've got that craving again. How about some Mr. Chubby's wings?
Have you had the Chubby style wings? Grilled to perfection with Chubby's secret seasoning.
You know I have. They are so delicious. I swear you can't find anywhere in town with better wings and better prices on drinks.
So many different specials each night, too. Well, I'm ready to chub it up again.
Me too.
See all their specials at MrChubby'sWings.com. Locations on Fleming Island, the West Side, and Ponte Vedra Beach. Mr. Chubby's Wings. Before the game, after the game, and during the game.
Did you know there's local savings sitting in your mailbox right now? Money Pages is packed with real coupons from your favorite local businesses. Save money at restaurants like Al's Pizza, on pet care at Forever Vets, and on entertainment for the whole family at the Alhambra Theater. Plus, make sure to download the Money Pages app for savings on the go.
Pages in your mailbox right now.
Every day is game day on Jaguars Today. Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony break it down from every angle. Roster moves, matchups, league trends, and the pulse of Duval. Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller. Hey, buddy. Why so glum?
Stinky ice cubes, Jason. It's all downhill from here.
What?
The tap water at my place smells kind of funky. Funky tap water makes funky ice cubes. I meet a nice girl, invite her back to my place for a cocktail, and blow my whole romantic gesture with a mojito that smells like dog's feet.
Wait, I can totally make you way cooler.
I'm not taking your charity ice cubes, Jason. I have my pride.
Your pride is safe. Our plumbers can be at your house the day you call and install a whole home water purification system. Water tastes better, dishes come out cleaner, even your hair feels better after you shower.
Ooh, the ladies love a man with soft hair, don't they, Jason?
Life moves pretty fast. If you spend every day worried about the water in your own home, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Hi, folks. Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. My wife and I and a bunch of friends just got back from the farm, and we had an incredible experience. We toured the regenerative farm, as well as the beautiful handcrafted cabins, and were treated to a fantastic farm-to-table dinner created by Congreve and Penn. Man, was it good. Well, you can learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com. And even hear my interview with farm co-founder Doug Davis to learn even more about this amazing property. That's okefarm.com.
What percentage of your body weight is comprised of blood? The answer next.
When your homeowner's insurance policy is up for renewal, it's a good idea to shop around to find a better plan. Southern Oak Insurance for over 20 years provides Floridians a clear option. SouthernOak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Blood comprises approximately 8% of your body weight. Same for your head, which generally weighs about 10 pounds.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Double the action, double the fun.
Join Sporting Jags Saturday, April 25th at UNF's Hodges Stadium for an exciting pro soccer doubleheader. The women's team gets things going at 2 against Lexington, featuring an appearance from competitive eating legend Joey Chestnut. Have a blast after in the fun zone before the men pick things back up at 7:30 against Miami. Secure your seats at sportingjax.com or call 863-KICK. That's 863-KICK. Pro Soccer, Pro Jax.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Uh-oh. This sounds like a pop quiz.
I like it. We got to get back on track. We're going to talk to quarterback whisperer, his guy Carson Beck. I'm seeing a lot of second-round mocks that have Carson going in round 2.
Yeah.
So they're hopeful there.
Once Ty Simpson went last night at 13, that's a high five if you're in Carson Beck's camp.
100%. And then we've got a big Pat Young joining us here on a GFL Friday. And a lot's changed in Gator hoops since last week.
Got a lot to do with Patrick.
What do you got in there?
The 2026 NFL Draft was almost historical because of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yes.
Because they were one pick away from being the first school to have 4 players taken in the top 10.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. They took Tate. Well, Tate went 4th to the Titans, to the rival Titans.
Okay.
Arvell Reese went 5th to the Jets.
Yep.
Sonny Styles went 7th to the Commanders. And perhaps probably the best player in the draft, Caleb Downs.
That was strange.
Went 11th to the Cowboys.
Right. And the Giants could have taken him. The
Correct.
Giants fans are upset that they took the offensive lineman from Miami at 10.
So, gentlemen,
asymptomatic, though.
I have a list here of, I'll tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other schools that has had 3 players go within the top 10. I did some digging, and I found 5 other schools to have 3 players taken in the top 10. Gentlemen, can you name those schools?
Can I throw one out, and or at least mention this, Jeff? I saw this somewhere recently, and it was Bubba Smith,
Michigan State,
and Michigan State Sparties had a bunch of dudes. I don't know if it was 3 in the top 10 though. It was okay. That's a good.
There's an asterisk there because that was before the NFL-AFL merger.
Yes,
they actually had 4.
Yes,
in the top 10.
In the top 10.
Do you have the list of players, or you just?
Yeah, actually, I went and dug.
Who is Bubba Smith? Who are the other ones?
It was Bubba Smith, Clint Jones, George Webster, and Gene Washington.
Yeah, Gene
Washington.
Yeah.
Gene Washington went on to be the that Gene Washington,
There's
right?
a couple Gene Washingtons.
49ers, and then the
I don't know
the NFL executive. I don't know either.
Yeah, certainly Alabama.
I would think Alabama and Georgia would have both done it in these runs. I would think.
But let's think like specific. Like, do you remember? It's hard to.
No, it's hard to. I don't know if a guy went 12th or 8th, dude.
You know who else maybe is
USC.
How many did you say?
There's 4 more.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
See, I'm wondering if.
Let's do this. Let's get the years. Give us the year, the draft year.
You want the year?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Well, let's do this. Let's just guess.
There's a weird one too. It's like what about USC at some point, bro?
Well, first let's go Alabama. I'm sure Alabama's
All right,
done.
Alabama. Game ends. Oh, it's good. Okay.
Alabama in 2021.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay.
Waddle, Surtain, Devontae Smith.
Okay. And I'm going to give you another one that I think is that he's sliding one by us. And that is, I think Ohio State's done it again. Like, I think Ohio State's done it before, too.
2016. Ohio State had Bosa, Zeke, and Eli Apple.
And I'll give you one more that I think, but I need the third guy before I'm not saying this. I'm talking this one.
All right.
Burrow and Chase went in the same draft, right? Or no?
No, one of them stayed another year, right?
They did?
Yeah, Burrow and Jefferson went in the same. No, Jefferson went the year before. Yeah, Burrow and no, they didn't get both those guys in the same. Did they pick them 1 and 3?
Oh no, they went to the same team.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's not okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
What,
so we've gotten 4 of them?
What about USC for the long running and for the
like who?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there
you
you
go back to the OJ. Yeah, you go back to the old days.
This was Ricky Ball, Ricky Bell, Marvin Powell, and Gary Jeter. Does that sound right?
That is correct.
Gary Jeter,
went to the Giants.
Yeah.
Marvin
Good
Powell
player.
went to the Jets, and Ricky Bell went to the Bucks.
They were all good, not great. Those three. Yes,
There's
good,
one
not
more-
great.
There's one more on my list, fairly recent.
One more on your list, fairly recent. Oh, you said Georgia.
It feels like Georgia would have done it at some point, man, but I don't know if you're getting 3 in the 10.
Top 10, though. That's.
I feel like it's Georgia.
Georgia. Damn. Who is it?
Auburn.
Auburn?
Is that Carnell?
Carnell.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Ronnie Brown.
Ronnie Brown. Who's
Ronnie
the third?
Brown.
And-
Carlos Rogers.
Wow.
Carlos Rogers.
Yeah,
With a K.
quarterback.
Carlos with a K.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
Wow.
Dansby, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a timeout. There
That's
we
a
go.
good one, E.
We'll come
Well
back.
done.
We'll talk draft with Denny Thompson and the quarterbacks. Is his opinion on what happened with Ty Simpson and the Rams last night. All that and more as we reach halftime on today's show. Jags, as we sit 4 picks tonight, we'll focus in on some of the names that are out there, what the mock drafts are spitting out. We'll do that as we continue with today's program as well. It's a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. Look for those bright green trucks and cans all over the First Coast.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
We need to find more heroes.
Sometimes they fly under the radar.
You think you can find others like her?
Taylor Dahl
We found her and we weren't even looking.
on Helmets and Heels. Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here for big number 1 Duval Ford. If you run a fleet in Jacksonville, you know time off the road costs money. That's why Duval Ford's Fleet Mobile service is a game changer. Duval Ford comes to you, job sites, depots, wherever your trucks are, you don't have to lose hours driving to a shop or waiting in line. From basic maintenance to light repairs, Duval Ford technicians keep your fleet moving. It's fast, convenient, and built for commercial uptime. Big number 1 Duval Ford mobile service. Wherever you need them, they'll come to you.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. Beat the spring cleaning rush and call Zero Res. You step into a fresher, cleaner home this spring with Zero Res. You might think because you mop off and your floors are clean. They're actually collecting dirt that isn't obvious to the eye. After a while, the hardwood or tile or LVP looks, well, dull. And this is where Zero Res can help. This month, get 20% off all hard floor cleaning and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $135. Call 287-5727, 287-5727, or go online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Make sure you ask for the 1010XL special. It's Zero Res, baby. You spell it forward, you spell it backwards. Guess what? It spells the same. Zero Res.
Strong in the classroom, gifted on the field.
1010XL and Southeast Orthopedic Specialists celebrate scholar athletes. Wednesday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Activated by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting, repair, protect, preserve.
Performance painting.
Let me tell you something smart homeowners are doing. They're getting ahead of problems before summer shows up. Now, right now at Duck Duck Rooter, there are 3 really good reasons to call. You can get your AC checked out and ready for summer for just $99. Got a big plumbing repair coming up, like a whole house repipe? You can save $500. And if it's time to pump your septic tank, the Duck Duck crew will run a sewer camera inspection for only $99, in addition to the price of the pump out. 3 great deals, 1 trusted team. Call 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Hey, poker players, let's ride to the riches. Best Bet St. Augustine is giving away a brand new all-terrain side-by-side vehicle and cash prizes during the Ride to the Riches promotion. From May 1st through August 7th, every hour of poker and table games played at Best Bet St. Augustine earns you a chance to win over $40,000 in cash and prizes, including a top-of-the-line side-by-side all-terrain vehicle. Visit bestbetjacks.com for details. That's bestbetjacks.com, and we'll see you in St. Augustine.
home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyoublow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. When you buy tires, you should get more than just tires. You should get value that lasts. Well, at Big Chief Tire, every tire purchase comes with their Extra Mile program. That means $10 off every oil change, free tire rotations, free tire repairs, and more every time you visit. No points, no gimmicks, just real savings from a local shop you can trust. Call 904-932-0950 or visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com. That's how you take care of your car the right way.
Growing up in Jacksonville, I always associated Beards with an elevated experience, something that isn't your big box store.
Dr. Aryan Afshari talking about his experience at Beards Diamonds.
Every single time I've walked into Beards, I have felt confident. I have felt like I've been guided down the right path. I feel like no one is there to take my money and that they all have my best interest in mind.
When Dr. Afshari went into Beards Diamonds for his engagement ring, he was blown away by the selection.
We walked into Beards, they showed us a massive array of diamonds, of bands.
But they helped him narrow it down and even offered to customize a designer setting for a one-of-a-kind ring.
I showed them some inspirations and they really kind of knocked it out of the park. I think Megan still has the best ring out of all her friends.
Beards Diamonds. Unbeatable selection, direct importer prices, designer rings, no commission salespeople, and local owners.
I wanted something meaningful, and that's what I found at Beards.
Get the value and luxury experience you deserve. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Jag GM James Gladstone, following the first round, gave some insight on getting into the draft tonight.
I know we'll be strategically bold. There's been a ton of intent and a ton of discipline tied to it.
Jacksonville baseball hosts Queens University of Charlotte this weekend for a 3-game ASUN series at John Sessions Stadium. First pitch is tonight at 7 p.m. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson, driven by George Moore Chevrolet.
Oh, yeah! Draft day 2 coming up tonight. Who's going where? And good news for Jacksonville's own Carson Beck. I suspect when Ty Simpson came off the board at 13. 13!
Bring in the whisperer.
Let's get his comments right now. Hello there, Denny.
Hey, guys. I see we went back to my old intro music there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're your varieties to spice of life.
We were in the middle. We were in the middle of something, Denny, honestly.
I was looking for bump music.
Yeah. We're turning E.T. onto a song from the old 70s that he's not heard, that he hadn't heard before, so it'll appear as bump music later. Can all play along.
Gotcha.
But in all seriousness, though, when a guy who, maybe was going to be top second round, late first round, ends up going early to mid first round instead, is there a trickle up process, or how are you guys taking that?
No, I mean, it made for an interesting night, but there's a process to this thing, and you go into the thing with gut feelings about who you feel really likes you, and then there's the whole, people that don't even talk to you that may come up and draft you, but by the time you get to this point, you have a decent feeling, and so it added a little bit of like, oh, okay, like if there's a third one that comes off, it's in the first round, it probably is Carson last night. But then, shortly thereafter, you start kind of looking at the board, and it's like, okay, I still don't think this is going to happen tonight or last night. But yeah, it definitely made for, you move up to the edge of your seat a little bit for sure.
Yeah, listen, human nature. He's next, and now all of a sudden you got a whole second round. And listen, I know you would make an argument for him to go in first round, so I get it. That's your guy. I thought he'd go in the third round. Now I think he's going to go in the second round. I think he'd go at the top of the second round. I think Arizona might grab him. I don't know. So, it's definitely, to me, is a huge not knowing near as much as you do about the specific situation, a huge, huge deal when the Rams stupidly drafted Ty Simpson at 13. Moronically, imbecilically.
No, for sure. I mean, it definitely opens up some avenues, right? That because as you go through this thing, you start to just place people in places, right? Like from what you're hearing, you're like, okay, well, I think such and such is going to take this. Oh, wait, they didn't get a chance to take him.
Right.
And so now possibly, it opens up some other avenues that going into yesterday that you thought maybe, your odds weren't with you in. But I don't know. We've been very lucky the last few years that we've had guys drafted in the top 5, and I would much prefer that on the stress level. You just you sit here this morning and just being really transparent. It's I've looked at that the top of the second round at least 20 times since midnight last night.
Right, that's fair. I can see some spots there. I'm sure you do too. Yeah.
But at the same time, you're just like, okay, let's kind of stick to the game plan and understand that it could still be possibly a little bit of a wait tonight. But Dan, I'm with you. I mean, if you're looking at this thing and you look at Arizona and the Jets and the Steelers and all those guys, you do have to look and go, okay, well, the odds are pretty dang good. It's going to be fairly early tonight, but you always, just like anything else, you always have that.
That's
little,
fair.
That little.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited about it.
Is the following fact a negative, or it really doesn't matter? But I find it incredibly strange that in a relationship that could be as intimate as quarterback coach, that a team would draft a quarterback in round 1 with said quarterback having never met said coach. And that seems to be the case with Ty Simpson going to the Rams. Simpson said on an interview last night on Sirius he's never met Sean McVay. If you were watching, McVay didn't exactly look thrilled with the pick. So
dumbest pick of the night.
What do you make of that? What do the Rams see in Ty Simpson that might ultimately, make this that's why they did it decision?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm confused. I'm confused by the pick as well. And to answer your question specifically, I think it is very rare that you pick a quarterback that you haven't spent, a decent amount of time with. Now, what we, another thing that can happen in the NFL, and what we don't know is you gather information. Now, we don't know how much time they spent at Alabama as a team. I'm assuming quite a bit. They probably sent scouts out there quite a bit.
Right.
There's probably a lot more information that they know that Ty knows that they have, or that we know that they have. And the Rams are a pretty strategic organization. They don't do a whole lot of top 30 visits. I don't think they do hardly any, if any. They don't go to the combine. Kind of the same stuff that, the Jags are kind of taking a page out of their playbook. But they are very well thought out. But so I think that's why it was so weird last night. For people in the football world that know everything that I just said, it's like, wow, they took 13. And you're right. The press conference certainly made it seem like Sean McVay, that wasn't his pick. And if you got Stafford playing at the level he's playing at, I mean, you definitely want to try to find some help for him. But I think Ty, I think people look at Ty, and I think they look at him and just say, for somebody that started 15 games, we can go in there and we can find 6 or 7 games where he's playing at a very, very, very high level.
Yeah.
And that's, when you've only started 15, that's what everybody goes, okay, well, if we can just get him consistently there, then we feel like we got a value in the middle of the first round. I've said for the last couple of weeks, I think one of the biggest knocks on Carson is there's almost too much film. You can dig 40-something games deep, and you can find every little flaw. Well, when you've only played 15, and this isn't a knock on Ty.
Sure.
Because the same thing happened with Anthony.
Right.
Like, when you've only played 15, a team can look at it and go, man, look at this kid's upside.
Yeah. Let me give
So, I think they probably get excited about that because the upside is fun.
Let me give you the downside. 6'1". He's going to a place. Matthew Stafford had a renaissance last year.
By the way, McVay did, and it felt like kind of went out of his way because no one thinks this is Ty Simpson's team. He said, I just want to be clear, this is Matthew Stafford's football team.
Well, they called Matthew Stafford, too, to make sure he knew.
You'd think he would know.
Well, they blindsided old Cousins in Atlanta that year. So my point is this. He's small. He's 23. and he's going to sit there for at least 1 year, maybe 2, maybe 3. Who knows? Stafford, if he plays like that, he didn't look like he was slowing down. He won the damn MVP. Why on earth, if you're that close to the Super Bowl, are you taking a guy who cannot help you one bit this year? It makes no sense. None.
I don't know.
And you can't be afraid to say that. God.
Well, he just did a great job of verbalizing what I've been thinking for the past 12 hours and didn't want to say. But,
Well, I'll do
Well,
it.
it seems like everybody in the world thinks that, but the Rams and the ESPN lapdogs that just, smooch on every single pick and everything's a good pick and every prospect's an upside. I said this, if that Ty Simpson pick had been made by any of the 4 teams around the Rams instead of the Rams, they'd have been killing them.
They definitely get the benefit of the doubt, and maybe they should. I mean,
that's fair. They've earned that. They're good at drafting. They're good, but
and this isn't even like I think we would be saying this. I don't think it has anything to do with Ty. I think we would be saying this regardless of who they drafted.
Right.
It's like, man.
Although. And you went through this, so I'm in the man. When you don't start a lot, man, like I almost think whatever.
The one thing that Simpson has is even though he hasn't started, he was at least stable. He was in a program running offenses. Yeah. He's worked with good guys. So it's not like Anthony didn't play at all at any level and then went in and didn't play and then played and then left.
Yeah.
So he's maybe there's a little more seasoning to him than some of these other only a handful of starts and they didn't pan out.
He also got hurt, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's not a big guy.
Somebody at some point is going to be the low start guy who makes it. Maybe it'll be Ty Simpson.
Maybe it will be.
And as
he's got all the things. He's very talented. He's got the whole dad as a coach. So this is the whole football knowledge thing. Mechanically he's good. He spins the ball well. Like he's got all the things.
Right.
But then now, like to y'all's point, when you start 15 games and then it's one thing to sit and learn for 1 year. But, man, listen, Matt Stafford threw the ball better this past year than he has ever thrown the ball. Like, he's making throws he's never made before. So if you get that scenario where all of a sudden now you're sitting 3 years on the heels of sitting 3 years before you started 15 games, it is a tough developmental situation for Ty. That's kind of my point, and it would be that way for anybody, but especially for someone who hasn't played.
Well, can I mention a couple of guys in real similar situations? Aaron Rodgers got drafted when Brett Favre was in his prime, sat there 2 or 3 years, went on to Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Jordan Love got drafted while Aaron Rodgers was in his prime, sat for a couple of years. He's a very good quarterback. Mm-hmm. The difference is those guys had a lot of stars. I think there's some difference there. But to the point of sitting for 2 or 3 years wouldn't necessarily make it a failure of a pick, but then he better be Aaron Rodgers good when he does come. And to your point, he'll be 28 years old. Yeah, or whatever it is. So anyway,
yeah. Now, I mean, if they know something we don't know, and Stafford's got 1 year, and then he's going to just,
yeah, and he did have the back last year.
But even still,
is that who you want? Yeah.
Ty Simpson is not the 13th. It's a reach because he's a quarterback, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's just my opinion, but what do I know?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, we had heard a lot of rumors going into yesterday. That was not one of them.
Right.
I mean, that was completely out of right field. So it was interesting. It was definitely interesting.
All right, my man. Well, appreciate it. Good luck tonight. And hopefully your guy gets his name called and that's a great, great honor and a great privilege and well earned. So congrats and enjoy the evening.
I appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Thanks, Denny. Appreciate it.
Denny.
There he goes. The quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. We'll take a break. Keep it rolling here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, 1010 XL.
It was organized to do 2 things.
Jaguars and
Ace Carline here for Atlantic Infinity, and yes, I'm still loving my new QX60. Right now, you can lease one or lock in just 1.9% financing for 60 months, and every new Infinity comes with the Atlantic Infinity Promise. That's over $7,000 in added value. That's one of many reasons why I bought mine there. No pressure, no games, just a great experience. Make your next ride an Infinity from Atlantic Infinity. Visit AtlanticInfinity.com or the showroom near Atlantic and St. John's Bluff.
Hey, did you know Beard's Diamonds now has luxury pre-owned Rolex watches? If you've always wanted a Rolex but haven't been able to find one or didn't want to jump through all the hoops with an authorized dealer, you need to check out these pristine Rolex models now available at Beard's. Immaculate timepieces at fair market prices. And also, don't forget, if you're engagement ring shopping this spring, and many of you will be, remember, Beards can and will beat anyone else's price on diamonds. It's a no-brainer, man. Those big box Wall Street-owned chain stores can't touch Beards' pricing, both natural and lab-grown diamonds, by the way. What I'm telling you is Beards is Jacksonville's diamond powerhouse, and they'll beat anybody and get you the guaranteed best value. And Mother's Day is just around the corner. Get into Beards and check out the most amazing, affordable, timeless gifts for that special mom in your life. Beards Diamonds. Shop local. Shop Beards in the St. John's Town Center.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Share your voice anytime on the 1010XL text line.
Are you serious?
Installed by Lifetime Flooring.
I gotta say, you're totally blowing my mind right now.
If you can't call or email, text us. 641-1010.
Tom McManus here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned and operated business on the First Coast for nearly 20 years. Known for reliability, quality craftsmanship, and professional service, Armstrong Fence handles it all, from big projects like stadiums and schools to your very own backyard. They build a wicked strong fence, and they do it right the first time. When you need a fence in Jacksonville, trust Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
Don't wait around like you're the last pick of the draft. When your car needs an oil change, go where you're a first-round priority. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. No appointment needed. Just drive in, stay in your car, and in 15 minutes, you're back on the road. That's a first-round performance. With convenient Jacksonville locations, a 4.7-star national rating, and named #1 Quick Lube for customer service by Forbes, Valvoline delivers every time. Visit the newest Valvoline Instant Oil Change at Beach Boulevard and St. John's Bluff.
If you or someone you know are having a special day soon, perhaps the birth of a baby or a big birthday for a senior citizen, Hume Flowers will send the perfect arrangement. JJ LaSelva here with 1010XL, and I've personally experienced the magic of a Hume Flowers delivery. Log on or call HumeFlowers.com.
I'm with Greg from Cycles in Jacksonville, and Triumph is a known name when it comes to beautiful rides on the road. What is the latest from Triumph?
Well, if you didn't come, we had an unleashing at the dealership last week. We saw 6 new models from Triumph, anything from 400 cc's to 1200 cc's. If you're looking at a bike, you got to look at the new Triumphs.
Experienced riders will love it.
And the inexperienced will love it. We've got something for everybody in the Triumph lineup. Great, great motorcycles.
Showroom waiting for you. Triumph. Find them at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic near Regency.
Catch Gators baseball all season long on 1010XL. Pitched by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Hey, is this Joe Tex?
Oh, this is Joe Tex, baby.
This is good 70s. They didn't beat around the bush in the 70s. They let you know what they were looking for, what they would accept, and that was it.
That's a good tune, isn't it?
Ain't gonna bump no more, no big fat woman. He's got it, yeah, buddy. There you go.
That 70 step right there. It's that bam.
He's got to have a camera on him. What are we doing?
They're messing
I think it's coming back.
Yeah, it needs to.
They're missing out on that one.
He was bumping with an invisible woman in there.
Yeah, he was.
Definitely saw that.
Big fat
so,
woman.
I mean, you know, not that Rossini and Vrabel hadn't already confirmed it for you through their dalliances, but A.J. Brown's definitely headed somewhere, and we would think to the Patriots because, you know, Vrabel and Rossini were sleeping together, and that's always, you know, that's kind of been the word all along, and now we know why it's been the word, because the reporter's sleeping with the coach who's going to make the decision. And which it gets more and more documented every day. We'll save the rest of that sordid detail for the 9 o'clock nasty. But, I mean, it just all secrecy gone with their draft pick. They took Mekhi Lemon, right? Yeah, there's just There's just no way that the Eagles are going to keep A.J. Brown. They went and signed.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
Yeah, they signed 3, and I mean, guys in free agency who play. They're not great players, but they play. You already got Devontae Smith.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. And the interesting story with that one is how the Steelers, in front of 350,000 fans, by the way, a draft record. I mean, I thought of a good local.
They seem kind of low key.
I thought of a good local television package to do, feature that as I was watching the draft last night and the massive humanity that was out there. Put on a wireless mic and you start in the back.
Go to every fan base.
Just work your way to the front and you're chatting with people and you got all these because nowadays, you can shoot it from drone cameras and all this and you have, or you dress up and, you get in with the fan base and you go crazy, or there's a lot of good stuff that you could do.
Stop. Another one, you could stop with each fan base and pretend like you're a fan of that team. Yeah, we really need to go corner here.
The league is giving out, Nashville's getting a Super Bowl. They can't do Buffalo because they just can't risk the cold, but they'll get a draft. And when we get our new stadium, we'll get a draft.
Yeah.
We won't get a Super Bowl. But
not right away. We may at some point, but not right away.
Doubt maybe a long time. But we're not getting another Super Bowl anytime soon. But we'll get a draft. So the draft will come here at some point, and that'll be cool. But, that'll be fun. By the way, with the Caleb Banks pick, here's a little nugget, something to be proud of. Florida has a streak of having a pick in every NFL draft since 1967. UF is one of 3 schools and the only SEC program to achieve the mark. Only 3 schools have had a draft pick every single year since 1967. Florida's one of them. The other 2 are?
Every year since 1966, they've had a draft pick.
1967.
Well, there's there's a pool of 15 teams. Yeah. It's going to be one of them.
I wonder if Steve Spurrier was the first one in 60, because he would probably been 67, right? Or no, was he after 67?
66 was his last and Heisman year, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
1967 NFL. He went third, I think, to the San Francisco 49ers, and then he punted there for a few years, which was awesome. See what we got here in 1967. 1967, Bubba Smith went first. Clint Jones went
second.
Another Michigan State guy.
Steve Spurrier went third.
Oh.
To San Francisco from Atlanta, by the way. They had the
of
pick.
course.
Fourth was Bob Greasy. 6th, Floyd Little.
Hall of
Do you know
Famer.
Floyd Little, E?
I don't.
Floyd Little played with Tom Coughlin at Syracuse.
He was at the J. Floyd's the one that went in the hall, and we had him at the J Fund.
Yep.
I don't know, the golf tournament maybe 6-8 years ago.
Mel Farr, you remember him?
Sure.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah, kick returner primarily.
And then another Michigan. Sparty went 8. Let's see if anyone else. Alan Page went 15th. You know Alan Page.
Who know Alan Page?
College police for Alan Page, Jeffrey?
Minnesota?
Ooh, slid that by him. No.
Illinois?
Oh, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
It's one of those Midwestern.
Gene Upshaw went 17th. I won't ask you the college there. That's a tough one. Texas A&I. Lem Barney went 34th.
When did this flip-flop occur where you're the alumni guy? That used to be me. I used to be the alumni guy.
No, you're better at it. You're better with and basketball, but this is old, and I can do good and old.
All right.
Willie Lanier went 50th. You know that name, E? Willie Lanier?
No.
Yeah, Chief. Chief, another Hall of Famer.
Let me see if there's any other.
That's a hell of a draft, by the way.
Yeah. That's it. And you know how long the draft went?
Yeah, it was 15.
I'll give you
17 rounds.
I'll give you a name from round 7 of the 1967 NFL draft that Jeff Prosser will know.
I forget. It's supposed to be a Falcon.
No.
Oh.
But you'll know. I think you'll know.
Okay.
Larry Seipel.
Yeah, I know that name.
Yeah.
He was a Brown, pretty much, wasn't he?
Nah, Dolphin. Larry Seipel.
Oh, yeah, Larry Seipel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry Seipel, I believe, is a name that sounds like it'd be a white dude and it's a brother. Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
I am wrong. Never mind then.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see.
Like our guy, the ginger on the, what's his name?
Here's a good one.
What's
How
his
about
name?
this one?
You'll know the series that I'm telling you? The redheaded guy on home front and
the actor.
Got a brother name.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, you told me.
This is the third time I'm circling back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he got a brother name.
How about this name? Ken Houston.
I'm sure.
Defensive back for the Houston Oilers.
Yeah, for the
always
Houston
would lead the
Oilers.
league in. He was a
Damian Lewis.
Damian Lewis.
You remembered it then. Let me see if there's anybody else here that you might recognize. Pat Riley.
Sure.
Was drafted. Nope.
The Pat Riley?
The Pat Riley.
He's
the Pat
Kentucky,
Riley
right?
was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys as a wide receiver, never played college football, was a basketball player.
Well, that was back
Who
when he
knew
had
that?
15 rounds of
That's
picks.
around 11.
Yeah,
round 11.
You could take flyers, man.
Oh, here's a guy that oh, no. That's not the same one then. I remember Randy Rasmussen of the New York Jets. He played only because I was, Mike Bass of I don't know if that's the same Mike Bass who played for the probably is defensive back
for the Redskins.
Yeah, but he was drafted by Green Bay in round 12. Man, this draft went forever, Pros. Round 15, 16, round 17. Round 17 rounds. Don't ever forget the New Orleans Saints at pick number 438 taking Billy Bob Stewart.
Sure.
Billy Bob Stewart.
Loved him in Landman.
Yeah. Oh, actually, how about this? Round 17. This is a guy you know.
Okay.
420th pick.
420.
He wasn't a wide receiver. He was a flanker.
A flanker.
You remember that?
Sure.
Yes. Flanker. You remember that?
I remember flankers.
Danny Abramowitz.
Sure.
Danny Abramowitz was a good player.
Danny Abramowitz wasn't just Danny Abramowitz was probably a Pro Bowl player.
Danny Abramowitz.
He was like the only good player that the Saints had. He would catch passes from Archie Manning.
Was a first-team All-Pro in 1969. Led the league in receptions in 1969. Caught 369 balls. 17th round pick.
17th rounder.
Undrafted free agent.
Danny
That's what we call those today.
Abramowitz.
Wow, that and more. All right, let's
and a member of the Mendenhall team.
Let's switch our attention to the basketball side of things.
We got Pat?
Yeah, we got Big Pat Young. Didn't you say, E? And that next? Yeah, we'll talk Gator hoops, and there's a lot to talk about after this week, and still some wondering about what may to come. So all that and more to GFL Friday on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Every day, K-9 officers put their lives on the line, tracking criminals, finding missing adults and children, saving lives. But they can't ask for help. That's where K-9s United steps in, providing life-saving equipment and training to police K-9 units across the country. Now you can help. Join the 9K for K-9, Saturday, April 25th in St. Augustine. Run, walk, or even go virtual. Every step supports these four-legged heroes. Sign up, donate, or learn more at K9sunited.org.
Quick question. Is your plumbing company run by plumbers or by people who've never held a wrench? At Holland Sons Plumbing, the owners are plumbers themselves. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and built by people who understand the work. No corporate nonsense, no boardrooms, no suits. Right now, we're hiring service plumbers and residential new construction plumbers here in Jacksonville. If you want steady work, a team that's got your back, and owners who know the job because they've done it, give Holland Sons a look. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local, family, real.
David Garrard here. Playing in the NFL can put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially your knees. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has kept me mobile and ready to tackle every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
This is former NFL quarterback David Garrard. If your knees have taken a beating and you're finally ready to do something about it, then let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. Come on, do your knees a favor.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
The Purple Heart isn't just a name, it represents service, discipline, and earning trust. At Purple Heart Pools, that standard shows up most in pool renovations. If your pool is outdated or worn down, now's the time to upgrade. So when summer arrives, your pool is ready. From new finishes and tile to decking, lighting, and full transformations, every upgrade is handled with precision and attention to detail. Purple Heart Pools. Pool renovations done right.
Lifetime Flooring.
Jeff Breyer and Zach Breyer here with the Lifetime family of companies. Looking to revitalize and fall in love with your home again?
At Lifetime Flooring, our family-owned team brings you top-quality flooring and bath remodels with the professionalism that big box stores can't touch.
And Lifetime Enclosures will help you design and build what will become your favorite room in your home.
This Easter, everybody will want to hop on over.
Absolutely. So visit our websites or one of our showrooms today to experience the Lifetime difference and ask about our Easter specials.
Lifetime Flooring. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, time out with Patrick Young, taken by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Well done, number 4.
Covered by Kuhn Flowers on 1010XL.
Buddy Patrick Young gets some insight about this Gator basketball juggernaut that has been created down in Gainesville, FLA. Patrick, good morning, sir.
Good morning, fellas.
How are you?
Better than Dan.
Hey, easy. Easy.
Man, what's going on in New York, my guy?
Patrick, listen. Mikal Bridges sucks. That's what's going on. Scores.
He can't score.
I know. Patrick, this is not what we want to start nor talk about with you. We can get to the NBA playoffs in just a minute.
I thought it was a great idea, Pat.
I mean,
good thinking.
You're my guy,
Way to pay it
man.
forward.
I mean, me and you are like,
CJ McCollum is unbelievable. I forgot he was this good.
Yeah.
Patrick,
34.
Please stop. Please. I don't want to cut the segment short. I have a question for you.
Gainesville.
I want you to tell me how much money you think Tommy Houck got to stay in Florida.
Man, I heard you guys throwing around 7.
Yeah.
That just seems, when I was talking with Duke Werner, it seemed like they were trying to downsize the budget, even with Condon coming back.
They didn't downsize.
So,
they did not downsize. I think Hughes stepped up. I think Hughes stepped up. Now, I think you can break it down this way. I think you can do it this way. Florida might be giving them $2 million.
Right.
But maybe NIL is giving them $5 million. You know what I mean?
When are we going to get transparency on this stuff?
I don't know. Do we need to have it or not? Do we need to have transparency?
I don't care how much he makes. I just want to know if he's in the starting lineup in November, right? So no. I mean, unless you got but what's the difference? I mean, it seems like pro contracts are transparent. Maybe it's because of the salary cap implications and if fans want to play along, maybe that's why. But if you're going to get paid like a pro, then I don't know why suddenly it's a top secret how much you're making. But
yeah, I mean, if we're throwing around $7 million, without a doubt, if that's a consistency around Power 4 programs, you're going to get some top level basketball guys coming back. That's for sure. This will not stop just at Thomas Houck.
Man, it's crazy.
Look, I know it's easy right now to take a victory lap and figure we're all the way to the Final Four, but let's say Rubin doesn't come back, and Handlockton's gone. I mean, what am I missing here? It's Alex Condon and really no one else? I get the Milic, I guess. Would that be your I mean, point being, there's still a little bit more nuanced roster maneuvering here, is there not?
Yeah. I think he's better offensively than Micah Handlockton. He played professional out there. He's from Serbia. So Partizan, they are nuts over there in Serbia about their basketball. So I think he might have a shot to prove something to Coach Golden. It's not like he's not getting in great practice, getting his butt kicked every day by those guys. But man, it's hard for me to see Rubin not making the decision to come back. He's not even projected first round, but I think he has an opportunity to leverage himself. Man, he look where he was to start his career at Florida to where he is now. That dude got so much better, and just look how much better he can get if he starts to develop a little bit more offensive game.
Yeah. Patrick, I think what you need to do, we're buzzing down to go watch some hardball tomorrow in Gainesville. And
who does Florida play?
A&M. And I think that you need to get down there and get us some information. Yeah, because they tell you stuff, Patrick, that they don't tell me. So I think I'm demanding that you get down to your old haunts there and go visit with some of the boys and find out how much money are we doling out down there.
Hick loves the money numbers.
I love the numbers.
Denzel didn't text me back. I was a little tight about that.
You should be. Come on, Denzel, show some respect to the great Patrick Young.
But just out of curiosity, when is a decision on his play for eligibility even made?
Well, knowing the NCAA, it'll be this time next year.
Yeah, knowing the NCAA, he'll miss the first 3 games because we'll still be waiting on something that would take literally 5 minutes. It's so stupid.
Patrick, one of the sidebars of Thomas Houck telling Todd Golden is he told him in person he flew back to Hawaii with his girlfriend to stop. Times have changed to stop in California. Golden.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Thomas Houck. Dang that NIL nice. He was out in Hawaii with his girlfriend, flew home, stopped in California where he's going to be working out with Alex Condon. Golden flew to California. They met and talked, and then Golden watched him work out. But what I wanted to know out of all that is when we hear that Thomas Houck and Alex Condon are in L.A. working out for the summer, what are they doing there? What do they do? Are there... You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not just getting an apartment at Venice and running, ocean ball. Will they be in summer leagues? Are there like there are quarterback gurus that bring in a bunch of quarterbacks? What exactly is happening in one of those scenarios?
That's a great question, Jeff. So there's places like when I was still playing in Atlanta, there's a place called P3 where I can't remember, Peak Performance.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And you would train with those guys in the weight room, whatever they were assessing you on, and then you'd have time to go and work on the court. They were connected with the Atlanta Hawks practice facility, so it was literally right there. So they're probably looking for something similar to that, somebody that works with a lot of NBA players. They're going to get up a lot of shots, hopefully get some more competition. One thing that I wish those guys would get from not doing the NBA process is those NBA workouts. I mean, you get a shot to be right in front of those teams and play some competition against other guys that are in the draft. That's why I'm glad Ruben's going through that process so he can see how he stands up against some other top bigs in the draft. But, those guys got a shot to really work on those skill sets that they need to improve. Well, Condon more than anything needs to improve his shot, right?
Patrick, is there any way if the University of Florida is handing Alex Condon and Thomas Houck a ton of money that as part of that they wouldn't be, say, allowed to go do those workouts, like for injury or other reason, because it is curious, why wouldn't you just go do that anyway if you're going to be working out because of the reasons that you just said?
That's a great question. NBA players, they can't do non-basketball related activities. So that's where the line gets drawn in that. They don't want you on go-karts, motorcycles. Patrick Mahomes can't play basketball. The question is, why wouldn't you just stay in Gainesville and do all those things? That's their own opinion, where they're going there and making those decisions. And shoot, I mean, no matter what, the fact that these guys are being intentional and getting work in, they're going to improve. They're going to improve, man. That's the biggest thing. Are these guys going to get better this offseason? And the answer is yes.
Well, most of the rosters have pretty much been, have worked themselves out around college basketball. Not entirely. It is. I mean, does Florida look as solid a number one preseason pick as we've had in a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and Hacker and I didn't know. Well, Hacker more than I. He truly didn't believe C.J. Ingram was going to come back, and I could foresee the same thing, especially when you play well enough somewhere else. It's totally in college basketball atmosphere that you could come back. But he foresaw, hey, I'm going to get top NBA level practices, earn his way through. Kind of similar to what Denzel Aberdeen did before he transferred his senior year. But C.J. Ingram's got a chance to really thrive. He won't get as many minutes as Isaiah Brown will, but I mean that 8 is solid as can be.
I like him.
If Ruben comes back, oh yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah. Hey, what about Todd Golden? I mean, I know he's staying this year. Obviously, there's no way Tommy Hawk, did all that he did, and then Todd Golden's going to up and leave to Golden State. That rumor started. If Steve Kerr leaves, and it would make sense in some respects, but the NBA drum continues to beat. So I think it's just something you're going to have to deal with. So what do you think? And where do you think? And how long do you think Todd Golden will be in Gainesville? Do you think it's just a year-to-year thing?
I think he's going to take a chance on it.
Mm-hmm.
With as much as he is in the analytics, and I think his kids are still not in high school yet.
Right.
But I think he's going to take an opportunity, especially being young. The age he is, just turned 40 or he's 39.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got opportunity to. The thing is, you just lose so much power when you go to that next level, and especially in roster construction. Look at Coach Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the money's there. The NBA being on that NBA level. Talk to me in March, in April, when the Gators have cut down another championship.
Oh,
Where's
right?
By
the way,
where's Billy going to end up?
I'd wish him well.
Billy going to be? I want to ask you where he's going to go. He doesn't know for sure, but you think Billy Donovan will next gig will be at a major college or in the NBA?
I think he's going to college. I think he's going to do it.
Okay.
Will he go to Kentucky?
Oh, heck no.
You don't think he'll do it?
I remember Coach Donovan in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was my freshman year in Kentucky. He's like, Kentucky fans eat roadkill.
That's about as much.
You think? So you think like Bill Self leaves Kansas, something like that?
Yeah, I can foresee something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I really did genuinely think Bill Self is up now. He's actually had quite a few health issues these last few years, hasn't he?
What if I told you that, because you started out so meanly and angrily and hateful towards your friend Dan Hicken, what if I told you that he'll be the next coach of the New York Knicks in about 3 weeks?
Ooh, I don't hate that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, if the Hawks are playing bad in the Braves, I would have got Jeff. That's just where the pendulum.
I hope so.
That's good. I like that. You're bullying Patrick. I like that.
I hope so. I hope
y'all bully ET all the time.
With these motley teams that we follow, we're easy targets. So don't get too proud of yourself. I mean, just wait around. It won't take long before one or all of them are disappointing. Let's put it that way.
You think Billy?
Is there any piece that you think this Gator team needs to add? Even if Ruben doesn't come back.
I think I would be. Yeah, they need some depth they need a front court depth. I mean, because Halkless, don't forget, we made him a wing guy. I know he can play inside some.
Yeah.
They need some front court depth. I think they're fine at guard through the wings with Lloyd and Ingram if you're going to factor them with the two Browns and then Klavjar and Boogie, and especially if Denzel gets that one. I don't think he's getting eligibility. He shouldn't. I mean, that's what a red shirt's for.
Who?
Denzel Aberdeen.
You don't think he's going to get eligibility?
His last year.
You don't think they're going to give it to him?
No.
He played 41 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the idea. He also played like 12 minutes in the last game of the year.
Yeah, but he's coming back to get his degree, and he's getting his 5th year in a regular cycle.
I'm not wishing for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just. There's no hardship there. There's no.
Oh, I think he absolutely gets it. I think it's a no-brainer.
When did we go from he only played 41 to the rule is you don't play at all? I mean, so he only played 41. That doesn't mean anything to me. If you want to redshirt him, then don't play him.
He's played.
Dumb rule.
I don't disagree with that, Pat.
Everybody gets 5 years.
Well, then okay, that's different.
Well,
if everybody gets 5 years, there wouldn't be an eligibility hearing.
Well, yeah.
Would there? In the future, though, that's what they're going to go for. They're going to make that.
Yeah,
binding. I hope they will. Good. I like the fact that you guys are both so strong on thinking that they will. In that case, then no, they don't. They don't need anything. That's a really good team, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should win. That team should. In fact, that team will win it all. They're going to win it all next year. That team is.
The thing I like, Patrick, is that, and you can respond to this. How old were you when you were a senior at Florida? Your senior year.
22.
22. Okay, so which is about right, but. You get to be 22, 23, and you can push around an 18-year-old a little bit more, can't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
At certain, like that kid, like Nate Ament with Tennessee.
Yeah.
He could have benefited from like how he ended the season. He got beat up a little bit this season.
Right. That's a good point.
Had that crazy weird leg injury.
Uh-huh.
But I wonder how is Tennessee? How is Kentucky? Those two teams, they seem to be struggling a little bit here in the recruiting standpoint, especially Kentucky.
Oh, they're going. Listen to me. I talked to Kentucky Jeff Patrick. He's losing his mind up, and the Bluegrass is out of their mind with hatred towards Pope.
I tried to tell them when they hired that guy. That is not Kentucky material.
They want Billy again, and they want Pope out of there so fast they can't stand it. So it's an interesting time up there for sure. So we'll see what happens.
Don't be a nice guy. That's the moral of the story, Mark Pope. Do not be a nice guy.
Amen. Always good to catch up with you, my man.
Have a great weekend,
Appreciate you, Patrick.
Go
All
Hawks.
Right, be good.
I know you're a big fan. Thank you.
Hey. This is The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I'm Frank Frangie. Our show will be live from Mr. Chubby's in Ponte Vedra talking NFL draft and a whole lot more. So come out and join us from 4 to 6 Friday for $12 select buckets of beer and $5 fireballs this Friday at Mr. Chubby's Wings in Ponte Vedra. I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnick Nugget. You want to see the greatness of the NFL? Watch this week. There hasn't been a game in 3 months. There won't be a game for another 5 months. Yet everybody will be talking about the NFL draft, which means talking about the NFL. It's the biggest sports entertainment spectacle in U.S. history, and it just keeps getting bigger. Free agency and the draft and OTAs, we never quit talking about it. That's why the NFL is great. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be Jacksonville's #1 Buick GMC dealer. How do they earn that? By treating you right. I was just in there. I promise you they treated me right. They'll always treat you right. Courtesy, respect, and fairness. That sounds like a cliche, but it really is part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee, and I'm an example of it. I love going over there, and I really do trust them. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle, head to Nimnick today. Better selection, better prices. Who delivers both? Nobody but Nimnick. Head there today. GMC, we are professional grade.
Sent in, and Sporting Jacks breaks through first.
For the latest on Jacksonville's pro soccer teams, join the Sporting Jacks Coaches Show, presented by Honda of the Avenues, every Tuesday night at 6 on 1010 AM and 1010XL.com.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I can tell you as Walk-Off Charities has grown, we now manage a large athletic facility with numerous fields, including the Bregan Baseball Complex. To get around, we needed a good, reliable golf cart. I went straight to Dynamic Drives and Design in Jack's Peak. I met with Travis, told him exactly what our needs were. Would you believe before you knew it, the perfect cart was delivered to us at an incredible price? If you need a golf cart, Travis and his team are the go-to. Learn more about them at dynamicdrivesdesign.com.
Leon Serza here, your lemon pepper guy. You know Wingstop always delivers. And I'm not talking about their cook-to-order, hand-sauced and tossed chicken sandwich in your choice of 12 mouth-watering flavors. I'm not talking about the house-made ranch. So good, nobody will blame you if you double dip. I'm talking about Wingstop that delivers straight to your door. And did you know they're open until 1 a.m.? So visit wingstop.com or use the app to get flavors delivered right to your door late night only at Wingstop.
Can't stop. Wingstop. 1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farrah.
What if your next fun day out cost you $70 to play all day? That's exactly what you get at the Battalion Airsoft Arena, the only indoor airsoft battlefield in Jacks. Skip the same old boring entertainment choices and step into real action with your crew. Perfect for birthdays, company team building, graduation parties, or just epic weekend fun. No experience, no problem. The Battalion package includes everything: gun, mask, and ammo with unlimited play. So lock in your mission now at BattalionAirsoftArena.com.
And that concludes the Joe C. Jack of All Trades show. Tune in next week where I'll be installing my own French drain.
Joe, wake up, man.
Hey, John, I must have dozed off.
We finished those projects you started.
Whoa, my seamless gutters are actually seamless.
And they're connected into underground PVC drain lines.
And my sprinklers. Wow, look at that coverage.
Next time, just call me first, Joe.
I will, but I ain't singing that song.
Clearwater irrigation
and drainage too.
Stunning visuals, extended arrangements. Experience Pink Floyd like never before. Floyd Nation returns to the Florida Theater with the Inner Light Tour, a powerful, immersive live show with the music you love. Wish you were here, comfortably numb, time, and another brick in the wall. It's more than a tribute, it's a journey. Floyd Nation, November 13th at Florida Theater. Tickets on sale now at floridatheater.com.
So, you finally have some time to yourself.
Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Pictures of me.
Welcome back to the program.
Are we back? Yeah.
This is the drill. I was thinking about this, and we were down at the stadium last night, and I was thinking about this, man. Whomever the PR director is for the New England Patriots, and apparently that person has been there a long time, that person has earned every one of those Super Bowl
Man,
rings.
are you kidding?
I mean, you want to talk about that person
Spygate.
that person should be handed crisis management classes everywhere. I mean, it's just.
I mean, you got an owner hitting the drive-by massage parlors.
All right.
You got quarterbacks. That
Rank these 4 stories for
okay,
me.
this is good.
And this isn't even counting like the football
What are we
stuff.
ranking them on? Their impact, their interest, their salaciousness?
Yes.
Okay. This is fun. I like this.
Story number 1. Write these down. You got to rank them as well.
Write them down.
Aaron
have you learned the lyrics to the Friday song yet?
Still working on
He's
it.
working on it.
Still working on it.
Aaron Hernandez is Aaron Hernandez.
Ooh, wow. I
That's
forgot
one.
about that one.
Yeah. Craft at the massage parlor in Miami the morning
Yes, right.
of the AFC Championship game with the Chiefs.
Which, by the way, was in Kansas City. He had to fly. You know, you got to make sure you're relaxed for the flight. Maybe he's got a fear of flying.
TB12 leaves the actress, the starlet, Bridget Moynihan, who's pregnant
Yeah, that one
with
does.
his son, for Giselle.
That's like the 5th in line of Brady storylines.
And verbal at a couples resort with a reporter. Those 4, please. Rank those 4. We'll do those 4.
Aaron Hernandez, that was the most shocking, just brutal, tragic, ugly, terrible, sad, anger-inspiring. That one is
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hernandez definitely number
You guys
1.
agree? All right.
Number 2 is for the sheer shock value.
Yes.
You're an NFL owner worth billions
That's
of
up there,
dollars,
bro.
and you're going to a 150, stab and jab place?
Stab and jab.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like if you have money to join the most illustrious golf courses in the world, you're going out in a cow pasture and just knocking it around. I mean, what? So for the shock value, that's 2. The Brady Moynihan, that didn't register to me.
Okay.
I would say more with the other stuff, Brady, but we're getting personal. But when it comes to like add a layer of arrogance to it, because that's what's coming out here. Now here's what happened in this Rossini-Vrabel timeline, okay? And this is what we learned yesterday. There's pictures of him in 2020 making out at some bar in New York right before COVID, 6 months before she married this guy she married. Then she had a kid a year later, so now everyone wonders, and there's a terrific AI, Jerry Maury Povich. You're the father. You have that? Oh, AI is brutal.
All right, let's listen in.
This is AI.
Actual television show yesterday.
Yeah, it's not the actual.
The Maury Povich show.
Yeah, but we
a lot
all
of people
know.
surprised.
We all know how this goes. Maury brings on these 3 people, and
He brought on-
do the DNA test, and you find out the answer.
All right, here we go.
Case of 4-year-old Michael, Mike Vrabel. You are the father.
I told you, Mike.
And she walks out. It looks so real.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can't feel sorry. Mike Vrabel, you deserve every bit of this ridicule. And the other one, that tag her watch, can just go into hiding and never return. Maybe she shows up on OnlyFans somewhere. I don't know. I hope that husband's got a paternity test and divorce papers.
She tweeted.
And you rid your life of that evil little tramp, man.
In 2021, while said affair was in full gear, she taunted, dared people to find out. She
dropped
tweeted,
some Drake
keep
lyrics.
looking at my almost 4-day-old son, Michael, while trying to figure out who are the best Michaels to ever play and coach in the NFL.
Well, here's why. Rack your brain. There are no Michaels that have give me a Michael that coached in the NFL.
Yeah.
Can you give me one?
Hey.
Michael Lombardi. No. Michael Cower? No, not one. Michael Shula? No.
Yeah.
Huh. Michael Belichick? No, no. Michael Dungy? Who? What do you? Yeah, you're right. That's like a little flirt to him.
Do you have the audio of the counseling session, E? Okay. All right.
What happened?
We have exclusive audio of verbal and counseling.
We also have an exclusive radio show that maybe while it's being produced shouldn't be interrupted with whatever sidebar questions perhaps it was interruped with.
Oh, dear.
I don't want to be too.
Ouch.
I don't want to be too damning in the whole thing.
But anyway, so I was thinking about the like crisis management. This poor PR director there, who deserves extra money, and it's one after another. We didn't even touch on Spygate, Deflategate.
Sure.
I mean, you got
Belichick going out the back door shirtless. Belichick with his new squeeze.
Was he already gone from New England when he went shirtless out the door?
No, I think it was there. That was like after a play. It would have been after. I don't think that was him. But anyway.
It damn sure was
You
him.
think, well, you always say that. You also say that dude on the boat was Butters McElwain.
100%.
Yeah.
It'd be better for everyone if he just came clean.
There have been more. Yeah, there have been plenty of them up there. But what's happened now with the Vrabel Rossini is, again, so now they've got pictures.
So he calls a press conference yesterday, right before the draft, and I'm thinking, why would you call a press conference? You must be taking a leave of absence, a la Tiger, and or you're going to resign. Like, what? There's got to be news for you to call a press conference because you've already faced the music, and it was so uncomfortable.
It's Vrabel.
And he had nothing new to say. And I don't understand why he did what he did. It made no sense to me whatsoever. But anyway.
All he did was repeat to Nick's point what he said 2 days ago. Because here's what's happened. People now have taken pictures through the years of Mike Vrabel, not caring who he was with, assuming it was his wife. These pictures you're seeing now of from there in the bar and from at a casino, they don't know that's Diana Rossini. They're taking a picture of an NFL coach, and now that this is all going viral, they're all going back and swiping through their phone and say, yeah, this picture, that's her right here at Biloxi. Or, oh, yeah, that's them right here in Paris.
Let me ask you a question. Did not the Boston Celtics send their coach packing when he had his affair with a staffer?
It was within. The only difference is it's within the organization. Not that you're skipping, but now you're probably getting into legal issues.
You think? Or
you're in a
covering your butt.
No, well, you're in a position of power, right? There's sexual harassment that can be brought, all kinds of stuff. If you're as an organization, don't act on it. This is like the Shamar Moore thing without the threatening to kill her.
Yeah.
And he's working for an outside. I do, and this isn't a man word thing. I think she is more from a professional standpoint. She's the most egregious in these.
Mm-hmm.
But his is also he could. This is where I disagree with Roger Goodell. Maybe the conduct policy for you can't fine him or suspend, but you could give him a 3-game suspension for blurring the lines of how do you get your scoops.
What
at the
about,
end of the day, I think enough evidence is gathering that you could, it doesn't take a big stretch to think, well, my God will give a story if you sleep with him.
What about former Jaguar head coach? What did he get? Mel Tucker. What happened to him?
Well, he hadn't worked.
Well, he got fired for what? What was his egregious?
I'm
just asking questions.
He was with the maid, and they had it on tape, and so
with the maid.
Yeah, it was with some sort of. Wasn't it Tucker?
Oh, I don't know what.
Who was his girl? I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, he sexually harassed the rape survivor and anti-sexual violence advocate who had visited Michigan State campus several times, and then they had an inappropriate relationship or something like that. Tucker said it was consensual. Michigan State suspended Tucker without pay later that day. And then they terminated him for cause as a result of the allegations. I guess the only thing that saves Vrabel is the fact that Rossini does not work for or is part of the Patriots organization.
Well, I think it keeps him from that kind of the legal problem because then she could come back and say, "Well, he was a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look, she's this. There's been enough time now, enough examples that Diana Rossini entered the media world 15, 20 years ago with a couple of big plans. One is to break stories, and the other is to sleep with any and everybody that comes along.
Okay.
And she had bounced around a bunch, and now it's fair to believe all of the stuff that you've heard through the years. I mean, this is the picture, says 1,000 words.
All right. Let's
and
do
these
this.
pictures now are going to get to be the thousands of them. I mean, again, 2020, these dudes have been going, and so it'll be fun. It'll be fun to, be fun to keep following the AI. So they're going to have a blast with them. What about the counseling session? Have we pirated that audio yet? We're going to play that for you in the 9 o'clock hour.
We'll get that. And
it's a GFL Friday on 1010XL.
The drill from the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The plot begins to thicken. Now, I can't be specific about the heroes and zeros.
Dan Hick, Jeff Prosser, Mike Debs, Fat Tony, Joe C, Hacker, Matt Hay, Leon Searcy, Frank French, Hayes Carlin, Lauren Brooks, Rick Ballou, 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, I've got that craving again. How about some Mr. Chubby's wings?
Have you had the Chubby style wings? Grilled to perfection with Chubby's secret seasoning.
You know I have. They are so delicious. I swear you can't find anywhere in town with better wings and better prices on drinks.
So many different specials each night, too. Well, I'm ready to chub it up again.
Me too.
See all their specials at MrChubby'sWings.com. Locations on Fleming Island, the West Side, and Ponte Vedra Beach. Mr. Chubby's Wings. Before the game, after the game, and during the game.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Chad and Sandy Real Estate. Jag EVP Tony Vaselli is okay with the team will start the draft this evening.
We pick at 56. There's a ton of players that we have a lot of love for in that range.
Florida State Baseball plays the West Coast leg of a coast-to-coast road trip with a weekend series at Stanford. The series begins this evening. Game time is 9 p.m. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:07 and it's 69 degrees. Your time time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller. Stay tuned because it's the 9 o'clock Nasty, and it's next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait. Let me tell you a story of my situation.
All right, just a couple more things about this Rossini, and then we can move on. But
sure,
I mean the Twitter sleuths are brutal.
Okay,
so they've gone and they've posted a photo that Rossini posted on November 12th, 2020, while covering the Titans in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Her son Michael was born August 8th, 2021, nearly 9 months later. If born on August 8th, you're most likely conceived around November 16th of the previous year, give or take a few days. Average from conception to birth is 266 days. I mean, it's just... And now, okay, so that's the Rossini side. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. Our damn sure husband's
That's what I
asking
mean.
for it.
Yeah, I could care less about any of this, to be honest.
But finally, we do have the hidden audio of the counseling session.
Yeah,
Vrabel
it's begun. He said he needed counseling, and he does, and it needs to be marriage counseling, but it seems to be off. I'm not so sure about the start.
Not a great start.
I mean, take yesterday, for example. We were out at the Olive Garden for dinner.
And his wife?
Which was lovely. And I happened to look over at a certain point during the meal and see a waitress taking an order, and and I found myself wondering what color her underpants might be.
Oh,
her panties.
Yeah.
Cute.
Odds are they're probably basic white cotton underpants. But I started thinking, well, maybe they're silk. Panties. Maybe it's a thong. Maybe it's something really cool that I don't even know about, And I started feeling what I thought we were in the trust tree in the nest. Are we not?
We are.
We are.
It's okay. It's okay. Please.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that now that I'm married, I'm definitely feeling a little freaked out about the fact that I'm going to have sex with only one person for the rest of my life.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's not going well.
When they've literally taken the old school character of Will Ferrell and they AI has made it Mike Vrabel.
Oh, boy.
And thankfully, they didn't make the other lady his wife. That's the poor victim in all this. You got to sit here while her hang-dog husband goes out and tells everybody over and over what a loser he is. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to her.
I've been tweeted, thanks for saying 1967 1,000 times this morning with my 12-year-old in the car.
Oh, 6'7"? Oh, jeez.
Oh, dear. My bad.
You don't
My bad,
get
Chef.
No, but you don't get to take 6'7" doesn't get credit for 1967, does it?
I just did.
What about if your address is 18674? Do we do it again? I guess we do. That thing's kind of dying, isn't it?
I thought it was.
No, it feels like
I'm not around the kids as much
like
to
it's
see.
dying a little bit.
Not around the kids?
Not around the children enough to find out.
These guys.
Yeah. By the way,
stop.
In all seriousness, though, like not to the fun that we had with the old school, track, but to the Twitter and the timeline. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
The internet sleuths.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's a lot of people that have taken pictures that didn't think much about him. You took a picture of Mike Vrabel because he's Mike Vrabel, and they're going back to swiping down saying, well.
There's one of them in the casino. Like, it looked like
that's 2020. That's 2024.
It looks like they're over a Russian roulette table.
Somebody says.
Do they start dancing and stuff together?
Diana
it's
Rossini.
not Russian roulette. It's just roulette.
Oh, just yeah.
Russian roulette. You got a gun. You pull your head off.
Roulette.
In 2020, March of 2020, Diana Rossini tweets, the Titans are not interested in Tom Brady. They're working hard to get a deal done with Ryan Tannehill, per sources. Sprint86 replied, are you sleeping with Vrabel at Diana ESPN?
Wow.
Oof. If you only knew.
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. Good gracious.
Matter of fact, Yeah, and yeah, so there you go. Now the big, and you know what? Usually it's nobody business, and I do feel sorry for the husband and the actual child, but you corrupt people made this a story for them.
All right, let's look ahead now. Let's
go through some
Jags are
scenarios.
at 56 tonight. Now, do you trade up? Here are some names. Mock draft is out. ESPN, second and third round. So let's kind of take a little peek-see and try to guess or get a feel for what the Jags are might try to do. And a lot of the names that, they've been connected to, they're going to be gone. In fact, in this mock draft, Carson Beck goes to Arizona with the 34th pick. So you have that. Denzel Boston to the Bills. The Bills traded out of the first round. Trade and Stukes at safety to Vegas. The corner from Tennessee, one of them goes. Caden McDonald to Houston. By the way, Houston's pick yesterday, a little odd to me. I know they went O-line, but interesting.
Which one did they take?
Can't even remember. One that you don't know too much about. Cleveland takes another guard. Kansas City goes edge. Clemson, I've seen him connected. The other corner from Tennessee goes to Cincinnati.
By the way, if you go down this second and third round mock from Matt Miller, you're going to see all of the names that at some point we've mentioned in the last 2 months.
Yeah, Jacob Rodriguez, C.J. Allen, back-to-back. Yeah, but 10 spots ahead of us. That's why you tend to think if there's one guy that the Jags really want, he may be up there.
Here's the only thing that I would say to caution against that. The same mock drafts that Matt Miller and the guys were giving us didn't have Ty Simpson 13, didn't have Caleb Banks 18. These are guesses.
Yeah.
In fact,
sure,
if you keep going down this Matt Miller mock draft, you're going to get to pick 56. He'll have the Jaguars taking, and I would be fine with this, that R. Mason Thomas from...
Harvey's boy.
Yeah. From Oklahoma, okay? In CBS Sports mock draft, Matt Miller... R. Mason Thomas is the first pick of the second round. That's 24 spot difference.
Okay.
So guys that you see ahead, they may actually be there.
So is it well, they have better intel than we do. So if there's one guy that they know, like, for example, Philadelphia jumping up over Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh was going to take their guy.
Well, and that's where this is like, I think that the triumvirate down there, Cohen and Gladstone and Tony, they're kidding themselves a little bit that only us three know. Yeah, right, sure. Yeah, only you three know. Right. Okay, whatever. But when it comes to this, you got to know what their value board is. I can't project or guess to you who the Jaguars are going to take unless I know, agree or disagree, what they think the priorities are. I really think if they stick at 56, they're going to take the guy who is 24th on their value board. Like, there's going to be a guy on their pick at 56 who they have 20 picks higher at value, and that will be where, well, gosh, I got an edge rusher. He's awful good, and we got him at 47 on our board. But, man, this corner, we had Jerome McCoy 21st. How do we not take him?
Right.
That will be the decision. But I believe this. This guy, it's in his nature. He can't stand to sit there and pick 56. I just can't see any way. He can't stand to sit there on his hands for an hour and a half to wait to pick. So, they may move way up. They may move slightly up. They may move down. But I just don't see him sitting there for the first round and then half of the second round, even more than half, without doing anything.
Well, this mock draft has him taking a running back 88th, but it's not
It's Washington.
Yeah, it's not the Emmett Johnson kid from Nebraska, who, by all accounts, the Jags really like. It's Mike Washington, a running back from Arizona. I don't think Emmett has gone yet. So they also have him taking 81st, Tyler Onyedem, from Texas A&M, defensive tackle.
Let's see. They took a guard, and he's the defensive side. The other,
and then at 100, they're taking
interior
cornerback. What the hell are you taking a cornerback for?
That's the one I don't understand. In fact, I'm okay with selling me a bunch in the front seven. I don't need a ton of secondary help. Got maybe one fifth-round pick. I don't know how much corner depth do you want?
But there's still Josiah Trotter, Lee Hunter after 56. Those are names that have been connected to the Jags.
Hunter for sure.
There's ways. Gabe Jacobs is 57th. So, and it'll be fun to see what happens tonight. And the Jags will add 4 football players, and they need a couple really good ones here. They're out there, and maybe this is where they get their tight end. I don't know. This could be a tight end spot.
Yeah, if the right one is there in round 2, that round 2 pick could be anything.
Could be any. Anthony Hill, 52. Eli Stowers, 51. That's tight end and linebacker.
Kristen Miller could fall down there with tackle. I mean, there's just a bunch of names. And again, these get presented to us as if they're all the same. Downtown, they're not all the same. Some of those names they're never picking, by the way.
Right.
Like we think, there's some of those. We're not.
Sure.
We were never taking him.
Correct. That's fair.
And
Also true.
and unfortunately, not fortunately, but as part of the process, we're not going to find out the truths of these pre-draft scenarios until weeks after the draft, when it starts to filter out that they were really interested in what, or they tried to do a deal with the Niners. And you don't talk about it now. You don't want to play any cards, but it'll come out. We'll hear those stories.
Yeah.
It's a GFL Friday. You're listening to. Are we doing Deer Drill today, and or is it just we're too draft and sports?
No, we can do Deer
focused?
Drill.
I mean, that's up to y'all.
Yeah. What do you think, E?
Oh yeah.
Did you get that one that we got?
I emailed
one
it
via
to
the
you.
text line.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll do that one as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up.
I'll just sit here and contemplate who the best Michaels to coach and play in the NFL have been. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The Bold City's radio home of the Jaguars.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. It's Truck Month at Nimnick Chevrolet. Bigger and better than ever. Nimnick Chevrolet is offering supplier pricing for every one of those new Chevy Silverados. The same pricing normally reserved for GM supplier companies, now open to the public. And I'll tell you this, when you deal with Nimnick, it's good folks, man. They're going to treat you right when you buy it. They're going to treat you right after you buy it. They're going to treat you right always. I can guarantee you that. Shop at NimnickChevy.com or head to this dealership at the corner of Park and Castle. Who treats you better? Nobody but Nimnick Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Hey, looking for insurance you can actually trust? Meet Craig and Chris Kaprosky with the Kaprosky Agency in Goosehead. For over the years, they've built their reputation the right way. They're upfront, they're honest, always working to find their clients the best possible coverage at the best possible price. Home, auto, flood, umbrella, specialty coverage. Craig and Chris shop the market for you, comparing top insurance companies so you don't have to. They've helped families just like mine. I'm so grateful countless times, making the process simple, it's stress-free, and guess what? Most importantly, save you money along the way. That doesn't happen very much in this day and age, right? You want straight answers and coverage you can count on? Call Craig and Chris Kaprosky right now. They're easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky@Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky@Goosehead.com. That's Koproski. Or call them 478-8422. 478-8422. Because the right insurance isn't just about policies. It's about people that you can trust.
He's our Big Mac.
Woo! It's Smash Mouth football, baby!
Tom McManus brings his big opinions to Jaguars Today.
Every Friday morning at 10 a.m. on 1010 XL.
Protected by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
After an accident, the last thing you should worry about is how you are going to afford a lawyer. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, there are no upfront fees because we don't get paid unless you do. You heard that right. We don't get paid unless you do. Our team fights insurance companies every day to pursue the compensation our clients deserve. It's that simple. Get started at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Campione Law.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting, repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting!
Imagine this. You and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
You know what homeowners in Northeast Florida don't want to deal with? 3 phone calls in the same week. One because the drain won't drain, one because the septic system is acting up, and one because the AC decided summer vacation started early. That's why homeowners keep one number saved in their phone: Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Clogged pipes, septic problem, AC blowing warm air. One call brings the right team to your door. Plumbing, septic, air conditioning, all handled by one trusted crew. Call 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
When I reach the road, you and your knee can't do nothing for you.
You ready to do out some advice?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely
You down
ready
for
to give
that?
some advice.
Important time in many people's lives, and we're here to help. It's what we got to do. It's who we are. It's what we're about. It's called Dear Drill. It's sponsored, brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. Oceanside Cleaners, 3 locations to serve you, including brand new one in St. Augustine off Southside Boulevard and out in Ponte Vedra. Pick up and deliver for free. They're terrific folks, man. They've been doing it for 35 years. Michael P. Harris and his family owned and operated. Mike's mom works there. His kids work there. I mean, and they take great pride in what they do. They are the best in cleaning. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean, we care.
I was just sitting here thinking who some of the best cleaners and and owners named Mike. So there's one.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
There's no way I can make this shot. It was blocked. It was blocked the whole way.
Mm-hmm. Like Brunson.
Yeah. Dear Drill, there's a girl I really like, Tori, who has a certain enthusiasm for me that few, if any, people have had.
Okay.
I have taken her seriously, but she works in a store where there's a drag queen who makes herself look so much like a female, I find it disturbing. She often wears revealing clothing. As much as I like Tori, I do my best to ignore this coworker when she's in the store. What do I do if I think the girl I like could be the one for me, but I'm wary of the company that she keeps? Dear Drill.
So your girlfriend works with what you call a drag queen. In today's day and age, I'm not sure what that means anymore.
No one knows. No one knows.
But then you call the drag queen a she, but in a drag queen, that's an admitted dress-up he. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And when you say keep company with, are you saying they're best buds? She didn't say that. Are they buddies? They run the streets together? They club together on the weekend?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even if they do, so what?
Yeah.
Like, if it bothers you so much, you don't got to kick it with the drag
queen.
The friend, yeah.
Yeah. You don't
know your worth, drag queen.
All right. Let's move on.
I like the ones that like more people can relate to. I just don't know how many dudes are worried that their girlfriend is hanging too much with a drag queen.
Yeah, man. She can hang out with a gay guy, man. I don't care.
Yeah, that's on you. And you have this seems to be
he don't care.
This seems to be a theme to all of these. You're allowed to talk to him about it. Have a conversation.
Yeah.
This, I don't like this. This bothers me. This isn't my scene.
Better
This
that they
important
ask
to
the
you?
Drill for some sound advice.
Well, that's fair too.
Dear Drill, my son is 41. He's a recovering drug addict.
Okay.
Currently, he's sober.
Asymptomatic.
Shout out, Beast.
Asymptomatic.
Clap it up. Currently.
But he believes he's in an online relationship with a famous actress who's 23 years old.
Okay.
He lives with me. He has nothing. He works part-time at a local grocery store and sends her money every week via a gift card or something of the sort. I've tried everything I can to convince him he's being scammed. How can I prove this to him? I'm not able to kick him out. He has nowhere to go. He would be on the street. Please advise and help. I need my life back.
Your son is a dummy, lady. You got no hope.
Oh, no.
There's nothing you can do. He is dumber than a box of rocks. If you want to take the time, if it's important to you, and you really want to take the time and show him what a dupe he is, what a dummy he is, catfish him. Start an account. Say you're Anne friggin' Hathaway. Messaging back and forth, and I know I'm Anne Hathaway, and I'm a rich a rich Hollywood actress, but I kind of need a $200 Apple gift card. Could you send me one? And then show him the receipts. I don't know how else to do it. Catfish him, your Anne Hathaway, and when he's head over heels in love with Anne Hathaway, pull back the curtain, really, of what's really just me, Mom.
No, this is simple. You've even admitted that he's a recovering drug addict. Clearly, these are symptoms of the residual of all the illicit drugs that Buddy has been doing.
He's brain dead, you're saying.
He's
fried. He's fried.
He's fried.
There is, look, it's a real thing. If you do too many drugs, you never come back.
You're not coming back.
You're that spacey dude for the rest of your life that everybody knows that guy's something off.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we got time for a couple more. My close friend, Dear Drill, tells me her friends go into every intimate detail with her about their sex lives.
Okay. So your girlfriends are guys.
She said they tell her everything. Every once in a while, she'll ask me about mine, but I kind of feel this is a private matter between my partner and me. Am I wrong? I feel awkward sharing information because I'm sure her friends gossip. Our sex lives are undoubtedly different due to previous stuff. She even asked me if we have toys. Am I wrong to feel this way?
This is the easiest question of all time. If you're not comfortable talking about your sex life with your chatty little tramp friends, then just keep it to yourself. That's all. Some of those questions, as you get older, that's more of a conversation for like older women to have, I think. Like, if you told me 40-year-olds are having these conversations, that jibes more to me than if 20-somethings are having these conversations. I kind of feel more like the guy vibe, and I don't trust 20-something-year-old guys. They're pigs. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if you feel uncomfortable with that, don't come to my barbershop. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
What happens at the
There you
barbershop,
go.
B?
Well, that's the boys talking, though. That's different. These are the girls talking.
Well, I hear the ladies are worse.
Well, sure you do.
The ladies off the chains.
Okay.
Explicit
Well,
details.
Listen, culture has changed with this social media and what women think.
Oh, yeah, they post it on their page.
Yeah. You should see what's on Diana Rossini's page. Woof.
Last one. This isn't really a Dear Drill. What is this, E? Is this...
This is commiserating with you as a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Feels like it.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, and I appreciate that. And, yeah, it started great back there in October. He wrote a letter to his wife. Let me start this off by saying I love you dearly. You mean the world to me. However, I owe it to you to be completely honest. I've come forward with my truth. I hate to do it, but it's now or never. And it has to be said. Tonight on October 22nd, 2024 marks opening night for the Knicks. I'll be watching the game tonight. That means from 7 p.m. when the pregame starts to whatever time the game ends, I will not be a husband or a father. You're on your own for a couple of hours. No, I will not watch shows with you. No, I will not get you something sweet. No, I will not take the dog out. No, I will not get the kids in bed. I will sit on the couch, drink in my hand, I'll watch the game. That's it. Doesn't mean I love you guys any less. It just means tonight is not about y'all. It's about ruining the Celtics ring ceremony. The rest of the season is negotiable up until the point in time we reach the playoffs. Then I have to abandon y'all again temporarily. I commiserate with you, my friend. I commiserate. That's Dear Drill, brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. Back with more next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Jacksonville's home for Florida Gators baseball.
Two of the nation's top teams spend the weekend in the swamp. Find out if Florida can end Texas A&M's 6-game win streak. Friday night, Saturday at 5, and Sunday at 1 on 1010 a.m.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. Big Chief Tire makes getting new tires easier than ever with the Big Chief credit card. There's no annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, even $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything at Big Chief Tire. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and let Big Chief help you get back on the road with confidence.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate chess man.
At most companies, people start on the ground floor and work their way up to the corner office. At Checkmate, I started on the ground floor, and almost 20 years in, that's still where I am, making ground floors look awesome, one garage at a time.
Well, I started as a pawn and worked my way up to king.
No, you didn't. Some guy drew you as a king. I asked them to give you a roller, so at least you look like one of the guys.
Yes, I rather would have preferred a sword.
At Checkmate, I work personally with our teams to perfect the preparation and application techniques that make Checkmate floors beautiful and durable.
And I keep things classy with my adorable accent.
Beautiful floors?
Check. Guaranteed to last?
Check. The finishing touch your home deserves? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard remains loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We got Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. I don't just talk about them. No. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and I love them. They've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, yes. Dependability each and every day. And style, you see my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard today and see why truck people keep coming back for more. To George Moore Chevrolet. We're together. That's right.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick. We're a 4-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year, and right now make over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition or student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only cost for the books and the course fees. About $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Apply by May 14th.
What's happening, beautiful people? ET here. Let me tell you about a little something that's happening right here in my side of town in Fleming Island. Encore Research Group is advancing the future of medicine through clinical research studies focused on weight loss, diabetes, hypertension, and more. Their team of multi-specialty doctors are proudly serving folks in Fleming Island, Green Coast Springs, and Middleburg. If you ever wondered whether a research study might be right for you, find out at EncoreDocs.com to see if you qualify. Encore Research Group. The future of medicine starts here.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, lots of nuggets from today's program. Take your pick. I'll try this one on. As you know, I've been a very vocal proponent of this draft by the Rams. I think it's stupid.
Opponent.
Yeah, that's right. Opponent. The only quarterback prospect selected in rounds 1 and 2 since 2012. Just a little statty thing. with a turnover-worthy play rate under pressure greater than 5% and a tight window 10-plus yard accuracy rate less than 20% in their best college seasons, there's only 2. 1, Christian Hackenberg. 2, Ty Simpson.
Hackenberg didn't work out. I just learned.
Ty Simpson projects as the worst early-round quarterback prospect since Christian Hackenberg and the worst first-round quarterback selection since 2012. Quarterbacks who don't create big plays with their arm, don't run, and don't possess elite ball placement don't typically last long as starters in the NFL. A massive reach by the Rams.
I wonder. It's always interesting. You just never know, and that's why sometimes they can make some extrapolation or correlation that we don't. I wonder if Ty Simpson transferred to Indiana and played for Kurt Signetti, and Fernando Mendoza stayed at Cal. And I'm not taking anything away from Mendoza or trying to add to Ty Simpson, but it's just but I'm with you. You're the Rams. You're oh so close. You're in the middle of a window. This just reeks of Green Bay strategy. You've got an aging quarterback who's probably ticked that you're taking quarterback. Hold on now. I'm sticking around for another year or two, me being Matthew Stafford, and I can't get any help. My golden moment was it occurred at about 9:31 Eastern time last night, where my Hawks did the most un-Atlanta thing ever and finished off 2 straight 1-point wins.
Oof.
Maybe never in franchise history. We will choke it away before it's over.
Let's hope so. We also, just to keep it real, and this isn't me being a bitter fan or anything, but I don't know what you two are thinking, and I guess I'm going to have to drive this, but you need to get slapped and you need to spin a wheel.
Yeah, I know.
He's
got 2 slaps in a wheel spin.
Yeah, we got credibility on the line.
I got 2 slaps?
No, I'm saying you get slapped.
Yeah.
And you have 2 slapped.
Yeah, we got credibility on the line here. So
did somebody text that or something?
Next week that needs to occur. I don't know what you're doing. I know what you're doing in there.
I'm producing a great show in here.
Hoping that now I also need to dig into this, and this is all pure 9 o'clock nasty. But Mike Vrabel is going to therapy. He's admitted that, right?
All right.
Problem is, I found his therapist.
Oh.
I'm going to have to ask you to take the walk in
here. This is going to be some voluptuous.
And as I read this, the headline is, I'm a sex therapist. I sleep with clients to save marriages.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, what are we doing?
This is our.
So Rossini found another job? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to see the therapist even without being married.
Good luck explaining to whatever relationship you're in that this is helping.
Now,
honey, I've got an addiction. I know this is going to be hard, but I'm going to start seeing a therapist.
I've had to delve into the story because
it can't be real.
It's real.
Yeah, no, it's not real.
Is there contact info on there?
You can't be a therapist, give sex as your therapy, and then post it online. That's not above board.
Sex therapist Olivia Bentley takes a hands-on approach with her clients by sleeping with them. I've saved marriages, the Boise, Idaho native said, calling her work life-changing. I get physically involved with the majority of the people I see. I think that's part of the appeal.
Appeal to who?
Some ladies say, I don't want to be involved in this, but I want you to know who you are. I want to approve of you, and I'm going to let him come and see you, said the 46-year-old intimacy educator, who earns a whopping $500,000 per year for her services.
Imagine how much she would earn if she was a, 28-year-old
Does that make
therapist.
Her, outside the bedroom, Bentley, who sees up to 10 clients per week.
Hey.
Bentley is a, what's the word?
Supports her customers.
She used this word back in our day. The kids would throw it around. She a nympho.
Dang.
She a hoe.
Your girl's a nymphomaniac who has somehow found a way to turn a profit. And I'd like to see just what exact school of psychology she emerged from. Was it from the Hustler School of Psychology?
The Hustler School.
Is that where she went?
You go, girl.
She got
I'm going to have to ask you to come back one more time.
She has a master's degree from the Bunny Ranch Institution.
I've got a couple more shots of our sex therapist here. I'm wondering,
is sex therapist code word for escort?
That's her work uniform.
That's her work uniform, he says.
I'm gonna have to ask you.
Yeah, what are we doing?
You say Olivia Bentley?
He's gonna look her up.
Wait, what? I'm just asking.
Olivia Bentley's the kind of sex therapist that would have men going home just searching high and low for problems in their marriage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Honey, we got problems.
This is all Mike Vrabel's fault.
And by the way, if you're a sex therapist, is that strictly because the guy is a sex addict? I guess not. See, I was thinking I was thinking like tiger terms.
Uh-huh.
But I guess your sexual quote problems and sex therapy could go beyond
That's
just
fair.
You know. So you better
Or
you
she
need to
could
go, you
be-
need to
or
go
she-
pretend I'm super shy. I really don't like you.
She could be a sex addict, you
Yeah.
know, the partner.
This just in to any therapist out there. If your plan to help repair a marriage is to have one of the partners defy the vows of marriage and cheat with you, you're doing it wrong. I will say that committed.
All right, one last, back to the Ty Simpson thing again. All round one quarterbacks with less than 650 career pass attempts and less than 1,000 career rushing yards since 2000. Okay? Dwayne Haskins.
Terrible.
No longer with us, right?
No,
Did he
yeah,
pass
that's
away?
he passed and he got hit by a car.
Mitch Trubisky.
No good.
McCorkle. It's a backup.
Okay. Probably the best so far.
Ty Simpson.
Don't know.
Dirty
Sanchez?
Yeah.
He was okay. I mean, it was okay. He took the New York Jets to the AFC Championship game twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and they're terrible. So, I mean, by those standards.
He stabbed a guy.
Well, no, he's not a good person. I think maybe Rusini visited him in the
And Carson Wentz.
Yeah. That's it. Carson Wentz has been very good.
It was good.
Yeah.
For a while. That's it. That's it. That's the end of the list.
All right, I have one more.
Reach.
I have a mock draft.
Golly,
I have a mock draft at 56. The Jags get C.J. Allen, linebacker, Georgia.
Okay.
That's a name we've heard about a lot, and that would be that's the Devin Lloyd spot. And then I'll go down and just peek real quick at the 81, 88, and 100. 81, they get Mike Washington. That's 2 now with Mike Washington to the Jags, the running back from Arkansas.
Why are they? We've all heard that they like the.
Well, maybe in this mock draft, that Emmett. No, it doesn't look like that Emmett kid has gone earlier. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what to believe who they like. Everyone's guessing.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
so those blacks are all the same to me. I'll find out when they come here. We'll find out next year if they got the right one. Like last year, there were a lot of rookie running backs that were way more productive than Bashal Tootin. Fact. And we'll see moving forward if that's the pick. But, all right, 88, we got Xavier Harris, defensive tackle, Ole Miss. Maybe that's why Keith Catlin called this morning. Xavier Harris, defensive tackle, Ole Miss. And then at 100, Trey Moore, edge rusher, Texas. Man, if you can emerge with Trey Moore and C.J. Allen at the top, we'll see. We'll see what they do. Again, it's hard for me to imagine they'll just sit tight. What are you smirking at over
A couple things. One expert scout on the text line told me to calm down. They need a quarterback. Matthew Stafford. I didn't know this. It's probably in his last year or two.
He probably is, but
okay.
I don't know if that
I
would be
didn't know. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, we don't know that for sure. He almost retired last preseason. So.
Great insight. Then the smirk is if I had to bet on which of Diana Rossini's children grow up to be 6'4", 250, I'd put my money on the one named Mike.
Yeah, that's fair. And what a shameful person to bring all this on your family, your husband, who deserves a lot better. You're gross, Diana Rossini.
Oh, dear.
You're a gross lying tramp.
Oh, dear.
And Vrabel, you're no better, don't get me wrong. But, man, you got two,
You know, out here naming his babies Diana.
And for whatever reason, Vrabel didn't destroy their marriage. She did.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets more for destroying his because ladies always control that.
Highest draft pick since year by year since 2000 in the SEC. Will Campbell last year was 4th. Jaden Daniels 2nd. Then Bryce Young, Trayvon Walker 1st and 1st. Kyle Pitts was 4th. Joe Burrow was 1st. Quinnen Williams was 3rd. Roquan was 8th in 18. What was that year all about? Myles Garrett 1st. Was Texas A&M in the SEC in 17? Yeah.
Yeah.
Leonard Floyd was 9th. Dante Fowler, 3rd. Jadeveon Clowney, 1st. Luke Jokel, 2nd. Trent Richardson, 3rd. Cam Newton, 1st.
Trent Richardson, 3rd.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremiah Love drafters. There's an example.
Oh, boy.
Trent Richardson went number 3 in the draft. He was
Ronnie
terrible.
Brown went 2nd.
He was better than that. He got hurt.
Yeah.
Ronnie Brown was 2nd.
Yeah. They used to appreciate
the Dolphins.
They used to appreciate and respect running
Wildcat.
backs. You know, now
Didn't
they
Ronnie
don't.
Brown Wildcat a victory over New England?
Yeah, they beat New England
Wildcat.
twice that year that Matt Castle was the quarterback.
I will take a break and make the turn for home right here on the drill. It's Friday. I'm joyous and happy.
Nice.
I'm back again. I'm back after some.
After eating a Snickers, you're back.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think it was you trying to sing Friday is what got me going.
I'm gonna have it done. I'm gonna have it down pat.
All right. Look forward to it.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Feel the power. Hear the legend. One Night of Queen, performed by Gary Mullen and the Works. The look, the sound, the electrifying showmanship of one of rock's greatest bands. One Night of Queen, April 29th at Florida Theater. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Springtime is the perfect time to get your home organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and storage for any space and budget. Make an appointment to tour their showroom on Phillips Highway and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off free installation and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free consultation at 904-878-9393 or find them online, closetsbydesign.com.
At the First Coast YMCA, there's no place like this place, with programs and experiences that will bring your whole family together. Summer will be here before we know it, and Y Summer Day Camp registration is now open. Visit your local Y to secure your child's spot early for a season full of memories and adventure. Don't delay. Day camps will fill up. There's no place like this place, so visit your local Y to sign up or online at fcymca.org. Search Summer Day Camp.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes with an opportunity again this year, just in case you haven't taken advantage of it in the past. Take the opportunity to drop 40 pounds by the 4th with a Waco 180. It sounds a little different when you put a real goal to it, doesn't it? To make it easier, a Waco 180 has lost Reclaim by a Waco 180. Reclaim is a simple 10-week plan designed to help you reach your weight and health goals, a beginning and an end and a real finish line. It just makes more sense. I dropped my 40 within 10 weeks, and like I always tell you, it was easy. Reclaim by a Waco 180 arrives at the perfect time for you to reach your 40 by the 4th and then keep it off with free support for life. Any medication, diet, or workout plan will say you'll see the results. But how many will say in 10 weeks you'll be a new version of yourself, thanking the old you for making that call to a Waco 180? 40 by the 4th isn't just a slogan. It's an opportunity to succeed with Reclaim by a Waco 180. Only at awaco180weightloss.com.
Hey, I've got that craving again. How about some Mr. Chubby's wings?
Have you had the Chubby style wings? Grilled to perfection with Chubby's secret seasoning.
You know I have. They are so delicious. I swear you can't find anywhere in town with better wings and better prices on drinks.
So many different specials each night, too. Well, I'm ready to chub it up again.
Me too.
See all their specials at MrChubby'sWings.com. Locations on Fleming Island, the West Side, and Ponte Vedra Beach. Mr. Chubby's Wings, before the game, after the game, and during the game.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Oh, yeah!
It's only right.
It's only right. I look forward to your
Today
part.
it feels dirty, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. I'm
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, while waiting to the middle of the cold dark night. When everything's a little clearer in the light of day. And you know Diana's always gonna be there anyway. Take it easy.
Okay. Thank you, Matthew Jackson, for my appetite. Had to grab some little delight.
Oh, my God. So good.
Let me ask you this: at Bill's Tavern there in Nashville, you think You think DR and MV ever went up and put the quarter in the jukebox and put that one on
Oh,
to set the
boy.
mood? Old Marvin Gaye, it's time to go, gang.
Let's get it on.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Oh boy. Looks like GMA got an interview with the former Michigan head coach's girlfriend.
Did she say that he got her pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Just more sordid sports world activities.
Oh boy.
I mean, what are we doing, dude?
I don't know, man. Boys.
Did Michael Jackson didn't he write a song about Diana Rossini?
Can I
was that a different Dirty Diana?
Oh, Dirty Diana.
Can I invite all the?
You think they played that one?
Head over.
I need to get some Dirty Diana for just to close out the week, man.
Can I invite everybody to head over to the library and give it a read? I mean, pay attention. The book. Yeah. It's just out of control.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh boy. I did see yesterday, interesting, the when it comes to the Tampa Bay Rays, they have this great proposal, the stadium proposal, and they're trying to make things happen and work out. And City Council is couching the June deadline. And I remember talking to the owner, and that deadline is important. Now the Rays didn't come out and say, well, if they don't hit the deadline, we're done. We look forward to continuing dialogue. It's smart, trying to work together, trying to figure things out, and I hope they do. I mean, but I will tell you this: I would think that Patrick would move the team if he doesn't get a deal in Tampa. He will move the team. He's not going to sit there and he's going to get a deal. Somebody's going to give him and he doesn't have ties from here. He lives here. He doesn't have ties. Now, I'm not saying they're coming to Jacksonville. Don't read into what I'm saying.
Wouldn't Orlando not make sense?
Orlando would make sense.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think Jacksonville could support a 30,000 seat baseball stadium, but I don't see that happen.
But it's just something to keep an eye on here over the next few months. And I hope it works out in Tampa. It's a great city, and they deserve, and you could have that baseball and football place right next to each other. It'd be good. But we'll see. We'll see. Get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Mike, you know what struck me as we go through the first round of the NFL draft?
What's that?
We and Jaguars Today obviously is big on mock drafts and pays attention to mock. I didn't see. Did you happen to see, who won the mock draft? Do we know?
What do you mean?
Who had the most picks right?
Oh, I don't know. But they'll
do that.
Compile that. Yeah. They'll put that together.
I'm always curious about that.
It's interesting. We did a show last night on Sirius, and our producer put together 8 different mock drafts, basically 8 prominent mock drafters, and what they had at every single pick going through. So you go to pick 8, here's who they had, if they're off the board. And so, McShay had a couple of good ones. Like he had Ty Simpson going to the Rams in his final mock draft at 13. So, it's tough to do. We all know, right?
Sure.
Because once a couple of picks go haywire, then the whole rest of the round
I
is
was thinking
screwed up.
about, I heard your guys' mock draft, the media mock draft.
Yeah.
And number 2 guy, the Jets guy, and he went
Arvell Reese.
Yeah, he didn't go David Bailey.
No, he didn't. And that was the consensus. The move was Bailey as it got later and later in the process. So, but at the same time.
But they canceled the Bailey visit. Remember that? And all.
But what did that mean, right? That they knew enough or they didn't want to know anymore? And interesting. You know who Benjamin Albright is, right? Out in Denver, right? He does a lot of info. And he's like, oh, Kansas City, these idiots fell for Washington leaking that they wanted a cornerback and they jumped up for Mansour Delane. Well, when everyone knew they wanted Jordan Tyson at wide receiver. Well, our Saints correspondent had the choice, and he took Delane at 8 and didn't take Tyson. So everybody clearly doesn't know anything. You know what I mean?
It's hard. I mean, we've had years here where you have an idea, but you can't know for sure.
Look, you guys talked about the ESPN 2nd and 3rd round mock that had R. Mason Thomas at 56. If you go to CBS Sports,
first guy
is R. Mason Thomas coming off the board tonight. So
that's 24-man
guess
swing.
we're getting a steal.
Yeah, we'll see.
There you go.
I love two things I loved. Number 2 was Jeremiah Love going ahead of Tennessee. I didn't want him. In Tennessee. I just didn't. Cardell Tate, receivers are a dime a dozen. But I don't think he's, Jamar Chase. And 2, I didn't hear because I'm not watching. I'm doing a broadcast.
Okay.
We're kind of locked in, and I'm just watching all these trades go down. I'm like, please, please, please don't say the Jags are on the clock.
Right.
Please, please, please. And then when Jadarian Price went to Seattle, I'm like, yes.
That was it. Yeah.
We're through.
Good job, Jags.
I'll give you a quickie poll. It's a yes or no answer. Will the Jags' first pick in the second round be number 56 overall?
I said no yesterday, but the board looks pretty rich if they want. But we don't know how their board looks. So I'm gonna stick with no. That they make a move.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right. Have a good show.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good weekend. That's Mike Dempsey's getting ready for Jaguars Today with Mike and Tony. Jeffrey, our work is done.
Yes, it is, my friend. You have a good weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. We'll have all the new Jags, undrafted rookie free agents, and everything else. And checks notes. Go Hawks.
E.
Yep.
Time to swerve.
Future of Jacksonville sports radio is in the present.